No, you mentioned some topics last week.
I mentioned the one thing. What you call it?
Yeah, I remember you mentioned something. I just don't remember what it was.
I put it in Discord
Probably,
or
yeah.
in our DMs. I think.
Maybe even that, yeah. Maybe even that, buddy. Um. They're playing the fuck yeah
No.
sound effect.
I,
You did it?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Because it totally works. It sounds great. This is a good. This is a good thing to have here.
Uh,
Yeah.
Finding self worth and friends in your community and streaming career. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just make sure this is right.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to do that. There we go. So for this one. Yo, Bacon with a host, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Tilted.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my camera where it's not like tilted and pointing down so much. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It got messed up, man.
Yeah, I noticed you changed your angle too, didn't you?
Huh? No.
No?
It was just the process of sometimes whenever I pull like a cord, it pulls on the USB cord
Oh.
for the webcam, so it fucks me up sometimes.
Okay, sure.
And Dolly
like I
hits,
believe
and,
that.
and Dolly hits the desk
Dolly, you're gonna blame it on your
and
dog?
it it moves. It kind of shakes stuff and it moves the cam.
Bro.
I know.
That's rude.
I know, right?
Oh look!
Oh look, we're playing the division! Yay!
We are?
I don't know. That's what it says.
No, that's not what it says.
That's what it says. Tom Clancy's The Division.
No, I'm in the right one, man. Web show. Web show. You might want to refresh
A refresh.
your. Let's get some tweets
Hey
out.
Joe.
Zungo's here. What's up, buddy? Who's Joe?
I don't know. Did you say you was having a guest on?
I mean, I
Joe
did.
Day? I guess people think I'm Joe.
Nah, you're not Joe. This is
I know,
this is
right?
your at N.
We want you to watch Double Trouble.
You're an idiot. I love it. God, you're such a moron. Yo, Fire Squirrel with a sorry, that's a follow, isn't it? It is. Fire Squirrel, that's a cool
Man.
name. Thank you for the follow. We're doing
Welcome.
we're doing a special double trouble today. And we're talking about gaming, streaming, and community. We have a pretty decent guest on. If he doesn't
Sleep through it.
stand us up again, that BS did. But yeah, hi, hello. Happy 4th of July to you as well.
Hey.
America. Freedom and all that stuff. There are coffees that need to be drank right now.
Did you make a tweet yet?
No, dude, it's my week, you tweet.
I tweet whenever it's my week. What are you talking
No,
about?
I tweet when it's your week.
No.
Bro.
Always tweet whenever it's my week.
Bro, I tweet during the right weeks. Yo, Shay, with a host. Listen, Shay, let's just settle this out, all right, Shay? When it's my week, Fat Man tweets.
I'm still the one tweeting.
And
Either week.
And when it's Fat Man's week, I tweet. I mean
No,
that
I always
doesn't mean
tweet.
that we don't.
Here lately, we've just been waiting for like Luda or someone to tweet. Okay. Let's be honest here. Uncle Sam, 1 minute of silence. Can't shut me up. Yep. It's pretty epic. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate it.
Well, look at that. That was another host. Zungo,
Yeah,
appreciate you.
got
Randy, your
it.
hat is not epic. Ludicrous with a host. Thank you as well. I tweeted because Fat Man's a D-bag.
Oh my goodness.
My man.
D-bag. Uh-oh. How to fix that?
Oh, wow.
See, the tweet is actually nice, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
It's
It was pretty nice, I gotta say. I didn't
It's
have
no
to do
epic like Luda tweet or
that. I
nothing.
didn't have to
you
do
know?
that. I didn't have to do that, and you know it. Oh, hey, look at that. Go away, fire butt. My son's making waffles.
Is he?
I smell 'ems. We don't have topics today. We're just gonna talk about everything today. Everything's a everything topic today. Today is an everything topic day. Is that what I'm trying to say, Fat Man? What am I trying to say here?
You're trying to say, Fat Man, you're the best. I appreciate it, Snake.
Yeah, that. That's exactly it. Thanks for helping me clear that up, Fat Man.
No problem, man.
Thank you.
Um,
Oh, look at you not even doing a tweet. You just retweeted my tweet.
yep.
I hate you. I hate everything you stand for, and especially that dumb tattoo. I hate that
Oh.
too.
Should have got like an eagle. Honestly.
like a golden eagle chain.
Yeah.
That would have been best. That would have been best. Gaming streaming community is our normal topic because we talk about this stuff all the time. We enjoy having conversations with streamers. If you are a streamer and you're in chat, make sure to say hello. There are a couple of things. Like number one, I can't see the DMs that we had. So there was a topic that we had discussed, but I can't see it because I've got Discord full screen.
Well, it's
Let's talk about
it's really-
Fortnite. Okay, Fire Squirrel. Let's talk about Fortnite. That's a good
Fortnite.
subject. The playground's out. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Is that like a real cool thing?
It's actually, I went in there.
I saw someone built
It's like an hour time you get, right? You get
Yeah.
you get mats like super fucking quick.
Uh-huh.
So what I did was I dropped tilted, and I built me a nice ramp up. I could go. Then I built me a walkway all the way to one side of the map,
Uh-huh.
then to the other side of the map. And once I got to the other side of the map, I just made like a loop around the map. I was bored, and I was like, "Fuck it."
Okay. All right.
And I think I told Beardy to tell you about it because
Yeah, he's not very good at telling me about things.
yeah. I mean,
Forgot about these.
I told him to tell you about it because I was like, well, now Sync can learn how because it's really like you and your buds can go in there and
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Goof
forward
off.
to.
Yeah.
Maybe learn how to build Fort Kick-Ass with you.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I might give that a try. It looks like more fun than the original Fortnite looks to me, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not big on BRs.
I haven't played Fortnite in
yeah.
forever. I just heard that the tomato got knocked off Tomato Town.
I
so
heard
had
that
to
too,
check it out.
actually. Someone killed the
Yeah.
tomato. What time is it to me? It's 10:11 for me, and it's 9:11. Oh, for Fat Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Too soon,
Yeah.
man. Too soon.
Yeah. Yo, Ludicrous with those tweets, man. Appreciate you. Coming in hard and heavy, just like we like it. Bring your best stream-related topics to discuss for discussions. Good one, Luda. You win. 3 in the afternoon, that means you are in the UK, Fire Squirrel. That means you're in the UK. I can tell because I do math in my head. And because I have tons of friends who live over there. They live over there, and they're always telling me what time it is. So real quick, I'm gonna go get me some coffee.
Oh, I need to. Yeah, I need to go do that too.
Okay.
But lemonade.
Oh, coffee, you smell so good. No, sir. Should just go back to bed. Cry a little bit because you can't have my coffee. Because I make the best coffee in the whole world. Well, sure. Where's Leroy?
I can actually watch today. I canceled meetings for it. Oh, welcome. Good job, Luda. Finally, we get Luda in here. So hold on.
He's not up there.
I gotta like add, all the tweets and twitters and twatters and everything else.
Dogs! So many dogs. All the dogs, all the time. All the dogs. Alright, get out of here, though. Don't come bother me. I'll kick you back outside. Say I won't, fat man. Say I won't.
Bet
I
you
will.
won't.
I will. Kick
Bet
him
you
right
won't
outside.
do it.
How's your lemonade?
Good. Of course it is, duh. You know what? Put all kinds of freedom in it this morning,
Freedom in your lemonade?
Yep.
Really?
Well, duh.
All right. So, Guardian Con's coming up. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I got told I had to bring the hat to Guardian Con.
I don't know, but that's kind of...
You-
Yo,
you
Mama
liking the
McGillicuddy,
hat.
thank you. Thank you.
You're liking the hat, I know.
I mean, would that be considered part of your carry-on? Is that what you have to do?
I don't know. I'm gonna be in a car, so that's the only reason. Like, this is the one thing I want about flying. Like, I can bring my webcam. I can bring all this stuff.
You do have to bring your
I don't-
webcam. We did discuss that, right?
Yeah, I'm bringing my webcam, and I'm just gonna go
Okay.
ahead since my XLR cable's already in my boom stand. I'm just gonna do that and put it in there just in case we need it.
Okay, that's good.
And I'm gonna bring the small toddler for you. And everything. Yeah,
The small toddler.
the small toddler called my computer.
You really are bringing your PC?
No, not
Oh.
one bit.
Oh.
Not one bit.
I was about to say, like, why would you do that? But then again, I realized that you're not flying, so it wouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult.
Wouldn't be too
but
difficult, but
it's just the fact of, Did you see my tweet?
you guys don't have kids. Have pets. Have pets. Probably don't even have pets. Listen, you do not need children or animals to fulfill your life. Gotta respect all the soldiers who fought in war. Yes, absolutely. Mama McGillicuddy can't wait to see us. I can't wait to see you. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Fat man, what's in your lemonade, sir?
Just lemonade, actually.
Oh, well, you made it sound like it wasn't just lemonade, actually. You made it sound like it wasn't.
You know what? 1,776%. There's nothing else in my lemonade.
1,776%. So like 1776. Is that what you're saying? Is that the joke? Is that the joke? You're making history jokes now?
No.
Great. Just great.
Wow. Slow this.
Oh my goodness. Slow? You're slow?
You are.
Me?
You're slow catching on here today.
I'm doing good this morning. I think you're the slow one.
No, man.
Oh, look at that! Announcements
What?
for people going live coming up on the screen. If you're not happy here, go away. Find someone else, I guess. So I did my podcast yesterday. We discussed that, right?
No.
America. You like there's just no way to overtalk that, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
I think I'm actually going to give it a longer cooldown.
Why would you do such a thing?
Because it's pretty loud.
Pretty loud.
There you go. I put a long cooldown. Maybe that'll stop you guys. I guess not. I guess not.
I felt like you was calling me out.
Was I calling you out? Did you do it?
I did that last one. And the time before that.
Wow, guys. Wow.
And the first one.
Played some more Skyrim this morning, and hot dang, it's prettier than I remember. The new blood mod makes a big difference when fighting, and I have a feeling my character still isn't going to complete the main story. Well, hopefully you can.
Exactly, Shayru.
Hopefully you can see. Like here's here's the thing. When you're doing the Skyrim thing, you really do have to have like multiple short-term goals, and then when it's time to like buckle down, you just need to just do the story quest. Just like push through it and don't get distracted anymore. I know it's difficult because like Skyrim and Fallout is like that's what it's about. It's getting distracted with all the extra shit you got to do. But I'm telling you, like if you like methodically work your way through, like you'll do the Thieves Guild, you'll do the Assassins Guild, you'll do the Fighters Guild, you'll do the Mages Guild, you'll do the Bards Guild, and then you're like, yo, what's next? Well, you hit up the Civil War, do some DLCs, but then you like fully commit to the campaign for the end of the game, and that's how you do it.
You know what I'm doing? My milestone is just making up a few more of those steps on that damn mountain each time I play.
Shut up, dummy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, you shut up, dummy. Pardon me. So here we are sitting down with all our friends here. We're very close. As of next week, the next Double Trouble will be here, live with Fat Mans and Bacon, and it'll be like 3 days before GuardianCon, which we're all super excited about. So
Yes.
we're gonna be doing the hangs, and we're gonna be doing the chills, and we're gonna be having some fun with our friends all week next week. Streams may be a little sporadic. I'm gonna try and stream as much as I can. I
Are
can't.
you announcing all over Double Trouble?
I can't guarantee it. Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Yeah, because Double Trouble is one of the streams we're gonna do next week.
Wow.
What do you mean?
I'll be drinking breakfast beer also.
I mean, there'll be a lot of things for breakfast.
You're never too high class for a breakfast beer.
I mean, I've got coolers and stuff ready. Last year we bought like 4 cases and ended up having to go buy 2 more.
I believe it.
there was a lot more people here last year. We also like invited a bunch of dudes over for just a regular chill session, you know.
I mean, 4 might be able to get me through it. Yeah.
Well, lucky for us, you're not going to be here the whole time, so
I know, right?
yeah.
You'd be,
Yeah.
got a house at home.
Yeah, that's true. Guys, can you hear Fat Man well? Is the mix okay? Do I need to figure something out?
Whenever I was at Barron's, there was some beer he had in the fridge. He said, I don't want them. I drank those. They weren't that good, but I drank them. Man, you're showing off the nudes that I sent you.
I'm putting you at a better place in this world.
Did you have to turn me up also? I had to turn you up.
Yeah.
Damn. Discord.
No, I think it's my settings on my mixer. I tweaked them a little bit while we were doing the podcast.
Oh, goodness.
Actually, that's another thing that I want to say. Next week, I believe the Two Beards and Some Bullshit podcast may have a couple of extra guests.
Some extra bullshit.
We may be doing a multi-layered podcast next week. So keep your eyes out for that. Keep your ear holes peeled. Fat Man and I are super excited to have a guest today. As long as he doesn't stand us up again.
If we get stood up, then I don't know what guest we're gonna have.
Yeah,
on.
if we get stood up, then we're definitely not gonna ask him to come back. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But
anyways,
there's always a Kill
Make it-
McGillicuddy hanging out in the backstage area.
we keep him there for insurance reasons.
Yeah, he's not actually allowed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a beard, Bacon.
Bacon, your
no,
beard is like not really compared in like my like.
It's
you know,
it's
I'm
better than
white
Fat Man's.
trash Peach fuzz here, but
It's better than Fat Man's. Yeah.
yeah, but your beard, Bacon's. I don't think it competes with Beardies and Sneaks. So,
I mean, Beardy's is a glorious, massive man pube, and it is fantastic. It is probably one of the best beards I've ever seen in my entire life. The thing about his beard though is like he's like bald on the top, right? Like
gotta fix my hair here.
like psh, like
Yeah,
bald.
I think I've seen pictures.
And just having such a cue ball versus like long pube face is such a weird combination that it just looks great. It just looks great. I mean, the guy, like, some people think he looks intimidating. I think he looks like a big old bearded teddy bear, but
I didn't say anything about my beard, Bacon.
he's a cool dude. So having a lot of fun this week. I think that kind of trying to follow up Bife is going to be difficult for anyone. So we decided we're not even going to try and follow up Bife. We're just going to kind of make
Sneak
this.
just said, I'm just gonna like try to even go live.
Yeah, this is like a
no topics. If it was me, he'd been like, well, Fat Man was unprepared.
Yeah,
This
I
and that.
I will be honest. I'm completely unprepared. I missed out on a lot of sleep last night, and I had to catch up on it this morning. I didn't get a chance to do a lot of my research, so I apologize.
That's what I figured you were doing.
I apologize to everyone out there who was expecting me to have, you know, all the answers like I do every week. This week is going to be not an all the answers week. Playing Fat Man, I guess.
Wow.
Playing Fat Man. We did have a talk with.
Take me outside. How about that?
How about that? We had a talk with Fire Squirrel. Who was
About Fortnite.
Yeah, who was very excited about the playground in Fortnite. I haven't had a chance to play it, but it looks like it's going to be a place where scrubs like me can go and learn how to actually build things.
Yeah, I mean, really, you know, you can get 4 people together and
Can you kill each other?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You can.
Oh, well.
What was I seeing? Something, I think it was, like Twisted and, No Toes. I think they built a, like a big ass wall with multiple levels all around, Tilted. Like I said, how much time you have on your hands, okay?
Okay.
It's like an hour long thing, yeah.
I can dig it.
Yeah. Pretty fun.
I can dig it.
You sure you can dig it?
I just said I could.
I don't think you can, man. I just don't think you can.
You hush your face.
You're just jealous of my hat. Okay.
I am not. I like your hat.
Okay, guys, who's the more patriotic here? You don't even have your American flag glasses on.
Yeah, I have to see things.
Oh my!
Look.
You made it a point. Be sure to wear as much red, white, and blue as possible.
Yeah, dude, and as
I've
soon
got my
as,
shirt
as soon as
on.
I'm ready.
It's time to get Star Spangled Hammered. Okay, like, yeah.
You know, Fat Man.
I even got
You know,
my red, white, and blue shorts on. I mean,
Fat Man.
come on.
I think we're gonna have a different guest today. I think that's what's going
All
on.
right.
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, this is bullshit.
Oh, look, Killa's not running his mouth. That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. Hey, Killa, I appreciate
Mama,
your
I
love and
will-
support, sir.
Oh shit!
Mama, I will
dog.
take you up on that offer.
I can't wait to see Fats. I mean, listen. Sometimes you gotta back the young pup, and other times you gotta back experience. I am actually very, very conflicted as to who I would probably wager would win that.
What if the young pup was also experienced?
Well, the thing about being a young pup is that you're not experienced. I mean,
Wow.
you may have had some early victories,
Early.
but I mean, like if you're talking, I'm thinking the fireball.
Oh, whoa.
Uh oh. See, hold on.
That-
Fat Man only he exclusively drinks piss water. Okay.
No. I'm not a fireball. You'll see me on.
All right,
the floor.
Killa.
I know that for a fact.
Come back when I need you. Okay. Yeah.
I had to mess with my camera because shit was like way too fucking bright.
Yeah, I noticed that. I wasn't gonna say anything, but
I wish you would have.
I mean, anytime I
fuck's
have
sakes,
any
man.
sort of like, hey, fat man, this or that, you always go, and then I gotta do this just to make things better. So I just try to avoid that. Okay, people. 1,000. Oh,
I must have seen that in a GIF, Bacon. That picture he posted in the Dub Trub Discord. Someone poured Bud Light in my dog's water bowl. Now he's free as fuck.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Funnies. Funny. So I'm gonna pull up my Discord on my phone.
You better
so I
be
can
bud.
actually see
Thank
what's
you.
going on.
Mama,
Catch me outside. How about that?
I need that picture.
Catch me outside. How about that?
No. I don't want to catch you anywhere. Oh. Yeah. Nerd.
You better catch me everywhere, guys. Hoping to get. Yeah. Okay. I'm hoping to get.
Or was you saying? Oh, never mind.
What? Go ahead.
I
No,
think you
come on.
should ignore what
come
I
on.
just sent you. Ignore what I just sent you in Discord.
Now I've got to double check what you sent me in Discord.
Because I misunderstood you. I misunderstood you. Oh my goodness.
No, he's still good. We're good.
Okay.
He's still good. We're good. I'm honestly I'm just at a loss here. Like we've had a crazy couple of weeks, and with
And we're just sitting here like.
I mean, like with Guardian Con coming up, and with like all the extraneous things that are kind of like on the horizon for a lot of people, like I didn't really get a chance to grab any topics. I was trying to look for that topic that you sent me, but you actually had like didn't tell me what it was. So I've been like, jumping around to find it.
I mean, it's Saturday, 4:20 a.m. for you. Finding self-worth and friends in your community and streaming career.
I just found it as you were reading it. 4:20, yo, ludicrous. That was 4:20 a.m., sir.
Yeah.
4:20 a.m.
You best believe Killa was celebrating too.
He was probably awake. Yeah. He was probably awake for that. So I think that's a really good topic. Finding self-worth. Crumpets, exactly. Finding self-worth, like being able to like be confident in your not only like your capacity as a streamer, but also like as a person and as an individual. I think that's a really good idea. The word for today is extraneous. Can you use it in a sentence, Fat Man?
No.
Okay. Fat Man sobered up through no extraneous means.
Yeah. Lies. Definitely lies.
Happy 4th smokescreen. Yo, Rookie Yak, what's going on? Hello, everyone. Happy $TH. Oh, you meant that. This is P Dog.
Hit
Yo,
shift.
P Dog.
Yo, what's up, P-Dog?
What's up, bud? How's it going, man? Slap that follow button. Come hang out with us on Mixer like all the time. You turd.
Wow, forcing.
Dude, P-Dog's my homeboy. Rookie Yak with a follow. Look at that. See, look at that.
Yeah.
Digging it. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Didn't seem forced at all. No.
I don't care. I tell people how it is, man. That's how confident I am in my own self-worth. I know that I'm worth at least a follow. Probably more. Send me all your money, as well as nudes. Or just all your money is fine too. I'll There it is. See, look at that. Smoke screen with a follow.
Oh my goodness.
Do you like that alert? Do you
No,
like
heck
it?
no. It's got my old headphones on it.
So you should I go back to the you spitting on yourself then? Is that
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like the alert.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm happy to hear that, sir.
Shut up, Alexa.
I've got mine like right behind me too, so if I try to mess with yours, it's gonna mess with mine. It's gonna mess with mine as well, so
Yeah.
can't be doing that.
I mean, she can't hear you. She just takes like words I say and thinks I'm saying her name.
Yo, it's your birthday, fat man?
No.
I mean, weren't you born in 1776?
Oh wow. That wasn't even funny.
That's what he's saying, dude.
Yeah.
Your Uncle Sam. You got that? Come on, guy, play along. Sorry, Smokescreen. He's a.
Wow.
Let's just say like he's a giant moron. That's all there is to it. He's just a huge idiot. I'm kidding. Fat man's awesome. You just gotta slow things down for him.
I will say I'd love to add the birthday. January 7th. 1976. So whenever you go to like write your birthday
1776.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't change your birthday.
I know, right?
But see, like, listen, okay, guys. I've learned this about Fat Man. Yeah, thanks, man.
No one likes.
I was gonna say something nice about you, and now I'm not. You know
No,
what?
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say something mean about you.
Oh.
Fat Man, listen to this, guys. Fat Man, his brain doesn't work like regular people's brains work. Okay, like he can only handle a single thought at a time, and if you throw more than one thing at him, he's gonna fucking train wreck. Okay, like sometimes it's a beautiful train wreck, but most times it's just sad. You sit there and you go, "This guy." Wow, he wears dumb glasses and silly hats because he's hiding the fact that he doesn't understand how terrible of a person he is.
Wow, man,
Yeah.
Was you trying to hit the heart? There,
Shot to the heart, huh? Gotcha.
No, you
Zinger.
fucking suck. No,
Bazinga.
I've heard better insults from my 5-year-old niece.
Yeah, well, she knows you better, so she'd probably You're from the UK, right on. Well, sorry we threw your tea in the harbor a long, long time ago, but
Wow.
freedom is the only way. Freedom is the only way. Got real all of a sudden? Listen. Fat Man and I, we keeps it real.
Should I switch? You know what? After this glass of lemonade, I'm switching to tea.
You're switching to tea. Great. Fat Man's gonna be drinking tea now.
Don't go taxing that shit.
Yeah. Listen, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your tea, but no taxation without representation. Also, it was a really good excuse just to get our independence. I understand how things work. It's not always the way history colors it, but what it comes down to is, I love you regardless of which flag you like. Or which person you want to spend your life with, or even if you are a fan of Fat Man, I'll let that go. That's fine with me.
Hey,
Hey,
Sneak.
yeah.
Why are there no knock-knock jokes about America?
Why are there no knock-knock jokes about America?
Yeah,
Why?
because freedom rings.
Burn. Ludacris. Also, I want you to know, every time I do the Beards podcast, I just pretend I'm talking to you. I don't know if you've listened to the most recent episode or not, but like it's basically just like a
He calls
conversation
you out.
that I have with you. So you're my favorite. You will like it, Luda. You will like it.
Mm-hmm.
You will like it a lot.
Sure, bud.
This is what it's like when we don't have topics. Usually we just look down there and go, inspiration for something to talk about. I'm going to listen to it tonight. Slightly behind on life at the moment, so I'm catching up. Okay. That's fine. I'm slightly behind as well. What are you laughing at? You got another joke? Is that what it is? Are you watching someone else's stream right now?
No. Flake clipped clam. It's a funny fucking clip.
Oh, good one, Buoyancy. What kind of tea do the American colonists want? Liberty.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Wow.
Wow.
Even
Even fish thought the tea sucked. Wow, dude, that was just mean, man. That wasn't even a joke. Besides, you don't talk to fish. You don't know what they think.
oh my goodness.
Well, I'm really glad that you're focusing on our talk show and not
What?
someone else's stream.
Oh my! I'm focusing on our talk show.
It's
was
fine, dude.
on
No,
Twitter.
please.
I was on Twitter.
No, please. You know,
Oh my goodness.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'll just do this by myself.
No, you know what you know what you do anyways. Whenever I'm the one saying all this stuff, you know what you always do to me.
Tessa, thanks for the retweet.
You do that. Okay, this is you. Whenever you get mad,
Finally,
right
oh my god. So, Killer McGillicuddy, I know you're not actually here, but I have a few questions for you. I think you were mentioning getting your hair trimmed and your beard shaped. I'm not sure if you went to that yesterday or if you're planning on doing that this weekend, but I think you look beautiful the way you are. And I really enjoy the soulful eyes that you have. Your mama McGillicuddy really did a good job pushing you out of her vagina and giving you all the right genes. So I love you, and I appreciate you being an awesome person. Unlike, I need coffee. I've got some coffee right here, Smokescreen. Also, Smokescreen, if you're looking for a decent coffee company, let me just suggest one to you. It's called kingscoastcoffee.com. Go check them out. It is streamer created, streamer supported, and if you buy the Guardian Con blend, you are sending $5. That's right, $5. All 5 of those dollars will be going directly to St. Jude to help support the children's. Beard game awesome. Thanks. What did the one flag say to the other flag? Nothing. It just waved. I heard that one, but it was like, what did the ocean say to the beach? And it was like, nothing. It just waved. Oh gosh, she's actually gone. Listen, we're changing the name. Single Trouble. I'm looking for a new co-host. One who doesn't get butthurt and doesn't talk back. I need someone who doesn't talk back. That's an important part of what we got going on here. I need someone who doesn't talk back. I love the look that we have established with the glasses and the shirt and the hat, but I'll be honest, I can't read chat. I can't read chat. That's the curse of the glasses. Is yo, Jeroen, there you are. Hello, America, exactly, with a K to make it even more un-American. That's pretty good. Happy 4th. The fireworks light up the sky. We hope you have a wonderful time with your friends, family, and neighbors. Everyone who is in the U.S., or even if you're not in the U.S., you could easily, blow something up in remembrance of us blowing something up. We could do it all together. Fat Man, I noticed you're still not here. Hello? 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 Well, I guess I should play some music. That might help. Here we go. Put some music on. Put on some music. Let's start with these guys. There we go. Turn it down a bit. That way the awkward silences aren't quite as awkward. Gonna happen, though. If you play Country Roads, he'll come running. I think you're right. Independence Day is... See, Jeroen, I bet you said even though I'm not American. I can kind of read through the clutter there, and that's okay. You don't have to be American. I can't wait to hear my dog lose his mind tonight with all the fireworks. Yeah, my dogs are going to be cowering underneath the couch, and then when I go to sleep, they're going to be cowering underneath the bed. Fat Man actually just got Rennie got fired again. I mean, I think he quit this time actually. So we got Killer McGillicuddy here filling in. I mean, the guy's beautiful. Like, just look at those eyes, you guys. I can't. Let's just, hold on. Let's just see something here. Like, those eyes, though. Like, look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful baby boy right there. Yeah, we just went there, Bacon. Sorry. Like, honestly, it's kind of sad to say, but Fat Man beat you to it. Mama McGillicuddy, that's your baby. Well... I love you. I do, yeah. So here we are. We are having our weekly talk show. It's called Double Trouble. We talk about gaming, streaming, and community. We have a guest coming in. Yo, kill it with that host. Thank you, sir.
Let's put cough drops in our buttholes and
Play video games. Exactly. We're doing our weekly show. It's called Double Trouble. We talk about gaming, streaming, community. We want to have conversations about your streams. We want to talk about our streams. This is one of those shows where it is okay, 100% okay to talk about your stream. So please, if you like to, if you have questions, you have comments, you have tips, you have tricks, any of those awesome things, feel free to jump into chat. You're on the show. I mean, you are right now, because this is what we got for Fat Man. Look, yeah. I think I insulted him pretty badly. I think the sting is he's like you know, washing off that burn. Went for tea. Maybe that's what it was. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Listen, I've got this soulful Killer McGillicuddy eyes next to me, and that's all I need. Gonna cut himself an aloe vera for that sick burn? Exactly, Ludicrous. The clan's still loving Fortnite. I mean, there's certain people who are definitely playing Fortnite, but we have a shit ton of Destiny players right now that are really hitting hard. So, I mean, I think our community is easily a multi-game community now. And, his man pawn, exactly. And, you know, Fortnite is popular with a couple of the original, well, you know, semi-original members, but most of them are still playing Destiny. Like, a lot of people still playing Destiny. So, look at those eyes, for real. Look into them. Oh, man, that's just beautiful. I saw Jolly. Hey, Jolly, what's up, pal? How's it going, man? I saw you were testing some things. Do you have any questions about that? I didn't get a chance to actually hang out there because I was... Oh, look at this! Oh, my gosh. He's back. Hey.
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 Sorry, you know, drinking Budweiser last night, you know, it all caught up.
Oh, you had to pee.
No.
We thought you were making tea.
No.
Oh, you threw up.
No. I did go get some tea, though.
Well, you have to tell us where you went now, because no one.
I had to go poop.
Oh! The Alka shits. You gotta love it. Ludacris says his head might explode with the amount of people I seen stream saying, "Hey, streamer, you play Fortnite."
What?
It's true, though. I can't look into Killer's eyes. They suggest much, and I'm too weak-willed to resist. Ooh. I don't know. I mean, like, look at this. Like, he's gorgeous. He could say, "Jump off a bridge," and I'd be like, "Yes, sir. Anything for you. My life for you, sir." Yeah, it's safe in those eyes, and that's the thing about Killer McGillicuddy is he wouldn't abuse that. He wouldn't abuse that at all. Yeah. Far Cry 6 in-game boss is Killer McGillicuddy. That would be incredible. Smokescreen says he's getting back into Destiny. He played Fortnite with Jonesy and Chaotic. Yeah, see, like, that crew is very heavily into Fortnite, and that's cool. Like, I'm super glad to be able to, you know, have a place where the community can branch out into tons of other games. But I'm telling you right now, like,
can you,
Destiny's coming back.
You, like, just
Catch me
crop
outside,
and just
how
kill
about
his
that?
eyes, maybe, and like
Sure,
put him
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. Do you
Like,
you want to have like a permanent killer? Is that what you're saying? Let's see here. Hang on. What do you alt? Is that it? There's yeah. And then alt. Oh no, alt. Yeah. Getting there. Okay. And then let's see. We'll put it on top of the overlay.
Up. Boom. Boom.
I don't know. I feel like we can do better. Hang on.
Shut up, dummy.
You're getting there. Now you're getting somewhere. Boom.
Digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, now. That's our topics right there, guys.
Happy 4th, guys. Killer says, oh, you made it to my boss room. Hold on one sec. Flick, toke noise. Okay, boys, let's tumble. I mean, I don't I think that beating the Killer McGillicuddy boss would incorporate probably just like a secret ending where you're just kind of like, yo, can we share that? can we go in on a bag? Is that cool? And then boom.
Yeah.
Boom, you're done.
It's not really defeating them. It's just,
Yeah.
sharing a salad.
Yeah,
with
it's
them.
if you can't beat them, join them. The ultra secret happy ending, that would be fantastic. I would be diggity down for that. Make sure to leave some hair. I mean, there's a little bit of hair because he's got it kind of going over his eyes. Killer's got some mysterious eyeballs. I've got to say, look, I don't.
I'm ready for him to stare at me like that.
I mean,
IRL.
let's just put it up here, for real here. This is how the show should be.
Yeah.
Right
Okay,
there.
guys.
All right.
Good.
Fantastic.
I can get this damn shirt off.
Fantastic. Thank God I don't have a unibrow. Yeah, because you would be on blast right now. It would be like a uniblast. You'd be like, oh God. Guys, this is what Double Trouble is turning into when we don't have uniblast. There you go. This is what happens when we don't have topics. I should have pulled some together, but I just couldn't do it.
I suggested one.
I mean, we definitely have one, and we're talking about self-value and, making sure that
Finding
you...
self-worth in
Yeah.
community. Yeah.
Topics, America. I mean, that's a good topic. But yeah, I just think it's really important, so many people... You misspelled sexy. Here we go. Well, check that out. I can still use them, kind of. So many people will lose out on investing in themselves.
Jolly's throwing out some pretty good topics.
Defeated the British. Beer.
America.
Sorry, Brits. We didn't like your taxes. Fireworks. Tessa's topic is her day off. Congratulations.
Nope. Tea.
That's a good one. 1776 is a great topic. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Butt touching.
Yeah.
Double Trouble is going to come to you live next week from the Thieves Den. We're going to have everyone here. Fish and chips. Listen, I've been to the UK, and I've had fish and chips, and oh my God.
They're not really chips.
It's delicious. That's true. They are not really chips. They're French fries. Self-doubt can ruin potential for sure. Morning, gents. Mr. Maybe, hello. How are you? Nice to have you here. Welcome in.
Hey, bud.
We are winging it today, so if you have anything you want to talk about, you let us know.
That's another good topic.
Can I get an invite to the live dub trube? I mean, there's only so much camera space that I can offer. Fat Man's got to bring his own camera.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's going to be Wednesday morning like usual.
I think Killa's bringing his. Or I think Jolly's bringing his whole setup. I think.
Really?
I think he's going to stream down there. I'm wanting to say he's bringing his computer. I'm wanting to say.
Feeling sparkly. I mean, yeah, studio audience. I mean, listen, I don't have any problems with anyone coming over and hanging out anytime during the week next week. That's totally open to anyone that if you know how to get a hold of me and you're in the area.
Well, I mean, he's bringing I thought you said you was bringing stuff to stream.
You can stream off a console.
Yeah, true.
make you the best chip buddy. Listen. I would not turn down a sandwich with French fries on it. Or sorry, freedom fries. That's what I meant to say.
Freedom fries.
Freedom fries. Apologize.
What was that? It was so.
Your IRL, nice. We're gonna get a lot of goodies from the UK. I'm gonna be stealing them from you as well.
It was a word, and in like UK it's spelled with 2 L's, but in the US it's only spelled with 1. And someone said, "Why is the word the same, but yet in the UK it's spelled with 2 L's?" And someone said, "Because we gave
you that L
back in
1776.
Yeah."
Nice. Stab you if you touch my jelly tots. Well, then I'll stab you if you try to come into my house. It's a fee of 1 jelly tot a night. So I mean, you gotta make a decision. You gotta make a decision. Just got an email. Got a package coming tomorrow. Let's hope it's 2 packages. What?
What?
What did you get? What did you get? That's what I want to know. Color, yeah, exactly. What's going on with that? It's gonna be so freaking hot. It's 10 a.m. It's already 80. Yeah, what? Yeah. I hates it. We all hates it. Everyone hates it.
I'm not even thinking about going outside.
Luda sent a care package. Oh my god, why didn't I get a care package? Joe Dirty, you should already be in the Discord, pal.
Yeah, Joe.
1776.
We
stuff.
had the snakes with hats.
Snakes.
But he wouldn't be in our. It wouldn't. We're not having it in our Discord, are we?
One thing I ordered are shoes, but this package requires my signature, and the shoes shouldn't require that. I think maybe you ordered something from somewhere that needs a specific thing to the stuff. Yeah. Well, there's a Double Trouble Discord.
No, that's your Discord.
Oh.
For fuck's sake.
There's a Double Trouble Discord. There's a command for that, guys. And Joe Dirte, if you left our Discord...
He left our Discord.
Oh my god. This guy is going to come in here and he's going to talk to us, but really he has hate in his heart. Hey, Dolly.
Oh, hey, Dolly.
Hey, Dolly. Recorded delivery. Wow. Signature, yeah. Yeah. That's what that means. That just means there needs to be a record that they've dropped it off.
Yeah. I had that shit.
Let's put cough drops in our buttholes and play video games.
Play video games. Oh, boy.
But we wouldn't... I'm not going to say it. Yeah, okay, I'm going to say it.
Say it.
We wouldn't really need Joe in the Discord, though, because we'll have to get him into a group DM.
Yeah, we just got to invite him to the one we're in now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you friends with him on Discord?
All right. Here's the thing, like, I would have to change my scene here. Let's take a look. Let's figure out how we can do this. Killa, close your eyes. There we go. Maybe, what about the slow implementation of undeserved stay-at-home gamer dads that just want to fuck shit up on games and live their best life? I mean, I think that so many people have an opinion about dudes staying at home, and it's an antiquated, dumb opinion. But I mean, like, I'm a stay-at-home dad. I still have a job, you know, like
I'm a stay-at-home dad.
But I mean, like,
see my dog.
like honestly, and I have no problem saying this. Like, my wife makes a shit ton more money than I do. Like a shit ton, and I have no problems with that. You know, that to me that means that, like, part of my responsibility for, you know, making the relationship work is going to be taking care of the house, taking care of the kids. Totally works for me. Yo, where are you guys at? Yo, Joe Dirte, we are in a private chat so we can do video conference. So you have to send me or a fat man a friend request
on Discord.
On Discord, so we can add you to the chat. Speaking of Destiny, we still setting up raids through Discord. Dude, Smokescreen, where have you been, man? Where have you been? None of that stopped. Come back, jump in, find some raids, make some friends. Don't be a D-bag. That's the only rule, of course. I want to be a stay-at-home dog dad. Kill's a stay-at-home not dad.
Is it safe for non-Americans to enter today? I mean, yeah, we got Ludo around here somewhere.
Yeah, we didn't have Double Trouble on that day, but we celebrated Canada Day. I had some cheese curd on my French fries with some gravy. It was beautiful. I had a problem saying Canadian
Okay.
things.
So
Staying home sucks. Trust me, staying home is really good if you have the right stuff. Poutine, that's what I was trying to say.
all
I
right,
had some
Joe's
poutine.
joined the Discord 3 times. We got it. Look,
Okay, Joe, you've joined and left, man. Chill out. You need to add friends with us.
add friend. I sent you a friend request, Joe.
Add friends with us.
He's like,
Joe,
why is things gonna be more complicated?
Joe, because we want to have a serious debate.
Joe, be ready to be on camera.
Yeah, I told him that. I told him, be my friend, Joe. This is P-Dog, remember? I got divorced, so it's been a minute. Well, listen, man. Everything has still been rolling, and I know all that happened. I don't want to bring it up in a public conversation while we're on the interwebs, but still, I need to get up to speed on Discord. My clan sometimes need to backfill for raids. Trust me, dude. We are partnered up with another clan. We have a second clan called Gaming Noobs, and we are always rolling out, getting more and more people together for raids. Actually, and Joe Diertay, he's an amazeballs dude. He does like one plate callus runs and shit like that. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I've been in there. For that.
I mean, I've seen it done on Prestige. So that guy knows what's up. Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Listen, Joe, I'm gonna speak in like words with one syllable. You have to become
Yeah, I've got the, no, I've already
our
got
friend.
I've already got the friend request. I just gotta invite him whenever you're ready.
Jesus. Well, I'm ready. Let's jump over real fast to this,
Oh, already.
and we'll jump over to this, and then we'll bring this up. There we go. All you gotta do is turn on your cam there, pal.
Join the call.
There it is. Got some lurkers. Enjoy your lurkins. Cam Girl Joe, I
Cam
mean,
Girl, yeah, pretty
you know, you gotta make that dollar, right? Gotta make that dollar. Mr. Maybe and I, we're kind of the same person almost. Yo, fat
Take
man.
me outside. How about that?
What?
Wow, that made you huge.
Whoa.
It looks like Joe said no to that phone call.
Aw.
Joe said no to the phone call. One more time?
more.
Okay, try it again.
You can just join. You're already in the group DM.
Just, yeah, turn your camera on.
Go to the group DM and hit join.
Yeah, definitely, things getting better. I honestly, I believe, one of the topics we had today is actually kind of about that, but like finding your self-worth and investing in who you are as a person. Yeah, Joe Diertay with the host. You just wanted to see that chicken dance, didn't you? The truffle shuffle chicken dance. Maybe you could, like, join the conversation. Okay. Until then, we'll hang out here. Yo, Fat Jolly Guy with the host as well. Thank you guys so much. Breakfast, coffee, sitting home watching Dub Trub in my PJs. This is life. I'm sitting at home with coffee. I missed breakfast because I was sleeping until like 9:40.
Let's put cough drops
Same.
in our buttholes and play video games.
But I'm not wearing pants, so I don't have pajamas on. I've got this crazy shirt on because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hickabilly with the host. Thanks, guys. Fantastic.
Up,
How many years
up,
have-
look
at
there he
that!
is. He figured it
Oh
out.
my god!
Oh my.
I had to figure it out, man. That was good.
I see no red, white, or blue. Okay, I
Oh
see
my
blue.
gosh.
Okay, that's your regular
Oh
hat,
my
Joe.
No,
gosh.
I mean, it's my regular hat, dude.
Where's your red and white?
Joe figured it out exactly.
No, I had to figure it out, dude. No, look, I was trying to get everything good because I thought you guys were going to be inside the Discord, but you guys aren't even in the Discord.
No, we
Man,
said
looks
fuck
like you
Skype.
just got back from a golf adventure or something. Got the polo on, and everything.
I can just tell.
Out, dude. I literally just woke up
Yeah.
to come here and do this.
I can tell. Joe just got up. He had to set an alarm because he stood us up last week or the week before that
Bro,
or the week
this
before
is
that.
time for me to sleep, man.
Was it the week before that? Like
Yeah,
like
it was
6
week
times.
Before, it was week before.
Like
Bike.
6 times.
Like 6 times he's like stood us up, and I feel like I'm like a second class citizen.
And then there was that one time Joe pushed me off during the raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
I've seen him do that, like come like shoulder charge people thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
normal.
Trust me.
Yo, Viper's got us. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the show. We're gonna be asking Joe Diertay all kinds of really difficult questions.
I like it. Let's do it.
Yeah. First of all, I understand that you are moved to a new platform.
Oh yeah, 100%, man.
Where-
I'm not even on Twitch anymore.
Where would you be making your content nowadays?
100% on Mixer.
That's
man.
right.
100%.
100%. And I've noticed that you are bringing as many of those trailer park peoples into your move as possible.
Yes, 100%, dude.
Loving Mixer. I'm absolutely loving it as well.
I forget. I think we had a conversation about this in the raid. Like you said, like not everyone from the trailer park came over, but like just the fact that you're making more friends over here also. Like I remember you.
It's new friends, yeah.
Yeah, the new friends you've made over here.
Like not everybody. Here's one thing a lot of people don't want to tell you, man. Is like not everybody's gonna follow you, dude. A lot of people
yeah.
are loyal to a platform, and
Yeah.
it's not so. Yeah, it's not exactly the. It's not always the streamer.
Mm-hmm.
So coming over and having just the loyal followers coming over is really cool, man. So,
Yeah. So do you feel like you're gonna get like a certain percentage of your guys over? Like, is there like a goal you have in mind, or you're just gonna let it happen?
Percentage of like the
Like maybe
the
half.
everyday viewer?
Maybe you're hoping for half. Maybe you're hoping for.
It's probably about half of the loyalists, the ones that were always there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I'm just trying to figure it out because like your community was way bigger than my community when you made the switch, and for me it was like kind of easy, like it was almost like a reset button. I didn't put a lot of effort into like making a huge deal about switching platforms. It was just like, yo, I'm doing this here now, so come if you can.
Mm-hmm.
But like for someone like I remember
Well,
your
I had
community was
to hype
super
it up.
large.
Yeah, I had to hype it up. I had to hype it up for like, I don't know, a couple weeks, dude, and then we had like a big pre-move over party thing, and then once everybody got here, we just kind of it was just a big party, dude. Like so, like our first stream was big. It was big, so,
Right on. Brownie says hello. What's up, Brownie? Barely touched the surface and make sure that I noticed a substantial difference in the community. That's a good point. Met solid people and played with a few. And I mean, I think honestly, I think if you're looking for that on either platform, you'll find it. But I feel like it's a lot easier on Mixer because there's almost a direct correlation between quality content creators and the consistency that you see throughout the directories. So, someone like Joe, he was kicking ass on Twitch. He moves over here, and he's going to take all that experience and all that knowledge and, like, all the stuff that he's learned.
Oh, it was an easy move.
Yeah,
for me, man.
yeah. And like, that's gonna be, showcased 10 times more in the directories over here on Mixer. So, it's like you trained to be a badass in this dojo, and now you kind of, like, go into a new dojo, but you're going to be, like, the badass in that dojo.
I thought Joe was always a badass.
Your fucking classes are epic, dude.
Thank you.
Joe is still
that's
Joe, though. I
fucking
mean,
Joe,
that's true. That's true.
Sneak was hating on my outfit. Okay.
I was not.
Yes,
No, man, that's patriotic as fuck.
Thank you. At least someone appreciates it.
Sneak, like Sneak's too. Sneak is like, he was like real.
Dude, yeah, like
Sneak's got like the little dad outfit going on. Okay?
Listen, I'm not even wearing pants right now, so.
Exactly. The good old, dad on 4th of July and had too many beers.
That's a good question, man.
Smokescreen wants to know, is Twitch a thing of the past altogether for you?
Yes.
So you're like, you've fully committed. Like here's what's so cool about Mixer, and here's what I think a lot of people miss. Like it's a you can switch platforms, and then if you want to, you can switch back. I mean, like there's nothing holding you. You have no contracts. You have no like Indian May or any of that kind of crap. Like you can do what you want. If it doesn't work on Mixer, go back.
Yeah, I don't plan on going back though.
I don't either. I don't either.
Ever.
I mean, and like, so many people, like, they don't want to talk about this topic, but I feel like, Joe, you're one of the best people to talk about it. Like, I've got my eye on partnership over here, and I'm being as vocal as I can about it. Like, I want people to know, like, I want to be partnered, and I think Mixer is the place to do it. And I know that you also, last time we had a discussion, you were talking about, that's...
no, I'm putting in today.
Yeah, right on. Right on. See, and like I just think it's such a yo, what are you licking? Oh my god.
Yo, this is my vape, bro.
That was your vape. I was like
What?
I saw real quick like
What?
No.
I must have missed it.
sorry, I got distracted.
Man.
The partnership on Mixer is a lot easier to reach. I believe, and this is my personal opinion, but I believe that the requirements for partnership on Mixer is what the requirements for affiliateship should have been on Twitch. That's what I think.
I feel like the guidelines to be a partner on Twitch are muddled and blurred. They don't tell you the exact number.
That's very true.
So, like, just a little bit of backstory. Like, I got turned down 4 times in total on Twitch, and we had the numbers.
I would say I remember seeing you streams, and I could have swore you had the numbers.
Dude, I thought you were partnered.
Yeah, I might have thought that also.
Yeah.
Affiliation really ruined. Yeah, Viper's hitting the nail on the head. Affiliation really ruined my partnership. There's the first time, and then the second time it was a game that was dying off, and our community was built off a game that was dying off at the time. But we ran out of content, and I just decided, after I got turned down the 4th time, that I was done with it, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you on that one. Like, I think that the affiliateship program is a really good idea. Like as a concept, as a business, Twitch decided we could make a little extra money this way, right? Like we could make a little bit more money. But I think the community suffered.
And people seen it as like, oh, now I can make all kinds of money.
Yeah,
there's the big difference between Mixer and Twitch right there, dude.
Yeah.
Like, Mixer is all about their streamers, whereas Twitch is about the income, man. Like, if you're not sitting on top of the directory, and you're not bringing in the money, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't.
And I mean, even like you'll be able to tell because like some of the streamers who should be getting in serious trouble, but are partnered and are making money for Twitch, they don't get in serious trouble.
They might get like a 24-hour ban or something.
I mean, I'll be honest. This happened after I made my switch, so it wasn't one of the specific things that caused me to want to move. But like, there was a guy who was like overtly and obviously racist in some people's chats, and what did they do? Oh, you get a week suspension.
Yeah.
I mean, like, like really though? Like it was.
You think about what you did. Okay?
Oh my gosh! I honestly I don't know how Mixer handles that kind of stuff, but from what I've seen, it is a direct ban. They're like, you have violated TOS. Goodbye. Goodbye. And then they go to Hitbox or whatever.
Whenever they do
That's
that.
the way it should be, man.
Yeah. Whenever partners do something like that, I feel like they need their partnership.
Yeah, Mr. Maybe with a host. Thank you, sir. Listen though, like I think in the future, there's gonna be kind of the same. Oh, did you like the alert? It's gonna be kind of the same on Mixer because there's gonna be a point where a Mixer streamer is partnered and they screw up and then Mixer slaps them on the wrist, and I'm not trying to say that Twitch is exclusive, right? But what I am saying is that when you start out and you have the strength of character, and I believe like the fortitude of like morality that I feel like Mixer is established on, like community and growth and coming together and family, like that used to be where Twitch was. I don't feel that on Twitch anymore.
No, it's very income based, man.
Yeah, and Mixer may end up growing to that point, but the idea though is that I'm here from the beginning, and maybe I'll grow with it, and then I can obviously control my own community and my own
See, I'll
actions.
sit there and cry about what happens with my big old wads of money I'm going to be making. I'm joking.
Wait till I get my motherfucking Twitch check. Yeah, racism sucks. Where was the
really
fine
does.
at? 30-day ban. Pretty.
Yeah, I'm
it's-
sorry. I woke up like at 9:45.
Dude, you are fine. Listen. You're already way better than Bife was, so don't even worry about it. Okay, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, by now his mic had cut out like 3-4 times, okay? You're gone.
No, my stuff is set up, dude.
Oh boy,
His was too. I don't know what the deal was.
it's because he was running a lot of auxiliary programs to doctor his voice. That's what I think. I don't know for sure. That's my guess. Sister Deertay. Oh, the whole
That's
Deertay
actually
family.
my sister. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow, hello, fam, actual fam. I don't normally get to say the word fam and mean actual fam. That's kind of nice. Yo, Twitch cares about profits. They do. Twitch cares about profits, and I think every business cares about profits. But the idea is when you sacrifice your values and your ideals for profits, that's when you have the problem. And when you get a company as big as Twitch, especially because they're owned by one of the biggest companies on the planet, they kind of have a lot of leeway. They can do what they want now, and you know, I just don't always agree with what they're doing. I'm your sister. Oh yeah. oh gosh. Oh my goodness.
I wanted to say that, but
Oh my goodness. You should have said it.
It's actually my sister.
Joe would have like pushed me off in the raid again.
Oh, you're getting pushed off.
Oh man, profits does not always equate to profitability and sustainable business practices, and I think you're right. I think you're right. I think that you know, for like, because there are people here, and I trust in their judgment, and I trust in their values, and I know that they're on Twitch and they're gonna stay on Twitch, and that's their thing, and I respect their choice. I'm glad that they're sticking with.
I have nothing against the streamers on Twitch.
Absolutely.
Man.
Same.
I just, you know, I support a lot of those guys over there. Like, I'm never gonna leave them because they're my friends, man. Like, it's where I grew up, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's kind of like, you know, when I go over to Twitch, the number one thing that I can't stand about going from Mixer to Twitch is not having FTL. It's so bad. I go over there and like, I don't think a lot of Twitch streamers understand this, dude. You come from Twitch and you go to Mixer, you'll never go back. Like, you just won't go back.
See, and it's so crazy too. Like we talked about this when we first made our move, but it's like you teach yourself to chat in a delay on Twitch. Like, you have to learn that skill. You have to learn to chat in a delay. When I first did my first Mixer stream, it was like, I feel like I'm having a conversation again. I have to unlearn all these bad habits so I can actually have a normal conversation.
I'd be playing, and then I'd read chat and say something, and I'd look back because I knew it was going to take a little bit. But I do think they incorporated it over there on Twitch, you know, after the fact.
Well, even if they do, like, Mixer is so far ahead of them, like light years ahead of them, and like
Mixer made a new front page. Well, Twitch did too.
Listen, like you guys got to understand. Like, Amazon is obviously going to try to make money. They acquired Twitch because it's a huge platform in a really blossoming industry, and it's a really good acquisition. I feel like they made a good move if they're going to get into this game. Buying Twitch is, you know, kind of like showing up and buying McDonald's if you want to make burgers. Like, that's
Shut up, dummy.
You shut up, dummy. That's just how it all works. But I just think, like, you know, like, it is smaller, but I believe that smallness is going to explode in the next year. Like, psh, like
I mean,
gigantic.
if you look at like how fast Mixer is growing, I mean, and then you look at how Twitch evolved, Mixer's already ahead of them.
Yeah. I mean, like, from a streamer standpoint, like, I feel like I have much more control over my future. I feel like I have much more control over the quality of my content, and you know, the just the overall atmosphere. I don't know. It's hard to point out one single thing.
I mean, we already kind of touched on this, dude. You started on Twitch, and Twitch groomed you to do the thing on Mixer, man. So it's like it's different.
It's like
so
prepared,
I really think Mixer is a harder platform to stream on, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like if for anybody starting streaming.
I was gonna
If you're
say.
starting streaming, man, you come over to Mixer, dude. You might as well just jump in, dude.
Yeah.
You might as well just jump in.
Yeah.
But like coming from Twitch, dude, it was a great change for me because I feel like because I want to be chat oriented, and sometimes I lose myself in the game because I'm trying to get people through,
Yeah.
certain things, and I've got to perform a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
and there are times where I can bring a clan team in and we can just wipe raids all day, and like I can look at the screen and I can talk to the chat the entire time. Like we had a raid last night where we had full 6-man team of all Trailer Park, and so like I could just sit and talk to the chat and mute my mic, and they could do what they do, and I'll just kill a couple ads and move on.
Yeah, dude. I've noticed like you've like number one, you've got a great community. The trailer park is fantastic. After we had our first double trouble with you, like I really kind of watched out for you guys, and you were absolutely right. You guys are everywhere. Like I don't think I've ever been in
everywhere.
I've been in a Destiny raid stream where I couldn't say TTP in chat and someone said something back like easily. Easily.
No, the trailer park is everywhere, and like, and I feel like we've only been on Mixer for this is our 5th week, I believe. I think we've been over this.
Right.
This is our 5th week, 4th week. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways, whatever it is, the trailer park came in strong, dude. And like you can go anywhere on Mixer right now on any D2 stream, and you can type in TTP and they're there.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do it on Twitch as well.
Yeah, and on Twitch, they're still on Twitch.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. Sorry, my dog is down there like being an ass.
Mine's doing the same thing.
Mine's being a good dog.
Fiverr. No, let's go. Let's roll questions, guys. Seriously. I'm alive. I'm awake now.
I mean, we didn't prepare no questions.
We
We didn't even prepare topics. What are you talking about?
Yo, it's the 4th,
Is-
guys.
Is
shoot guns.
mayonnaise an instrument?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Yep.
I guess if your weapon is a sandwich. Where did Sneak go? Sneak, get your ass over
No
here.
clue. I think he had to deal with some dogs barking.
No. Yeah, man. How
So
you been?
mayonnaise sandwich? What? What are you thinking? Just on a wait, mayonnaise sandwich.
Mayonnaise sandwich?
Oh my gosh,
No,
is it
I
a
don't think I
weapon? You
could
know what I
agree.
meant, okay? I'm still asleep, okay? Why do you think I got shades on, okay?
I put eye drops in.
Like I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be late. And I got to the computer, it was like 15 minutes till, and I was like, Sneak ain't even online, I'm
I
good.
mean, I feel like I pretty much know everybody.
I don't know. No, you don't know. No clue. You know everyone, Joe. Everyone knows you, Joe.
No, I hope not.
Let's read back on chat here. Fox was saying that the fact that they fall under the Amazon umbrella actually surprised me that Twitch is allowing themselves to do so many things wrong. You know, Amazon is typically all about the customer, happy. Also making their service itself a top tier thing.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
true, but the thing is like Amazon didn't create Twitch; they just bought it. So
Yeah, they just bought it.
usually it takes a while for them to like, change the infrastructure and like do things differently if that's what they plan on doing. I think to me, it just seems like Twitch needed money and Amazon's like, here you go, make it work. I don't know though. I don't know how the inside of the company functions. Wayward Templar, I believe all 3 of us are going to be at Guardian Con this year.
I will not be a Guardian Con. this
What?
year.
What?
Dude, that's a feat all on its own, man. I gotta, that's.
Okay, where's that tweet
the whole
at?
family with me?
Shackles can't go, so we're getting Joe.
Who's sponsoring a trip? I mean, if you can make it here, you can stay at my house
If I could make it there,
for free. For free.
I gotta get there first.
I'll even feed you.
Oh, you got it. Just hop on your private jet, Joe.
private jet my ass.
Drive that loud ass car down
Just
here.
put
What do you think I
cough
do,
drops in our
like-
buttholes and play video games.
I'm the same what you guys are. I'm a caster, dude. This is what I do, man.
Tell Joker to get you a jet. Is that a thing?
Yeah, right. Tell Joker to swing by and pick my ass up, and I'll be there.
Well, look, next year though, Joe Dirte, if you can, like I said,
I'm shooting for it. Yeah.
if you can get here, I've got a place for you to stay. We will make it work,
Absolutely. I'll bring beer, man.
and I will make sure Fat Man's not here for that. So.
Wow.
What? You know you would drink all Joe Dirte's beer?
But we'd buy more.
You can't drink all the beer. That's the whole thing.
Oh boy.
We would get more.
We could try to drink all the beer.
Like I feel like if Joe showed up, we'd just have to go like rent a keg or something. You know, we'd have to go get like a keg. Honestly.
I mean, like a full one or like a pony keg?
No. Like a keg.
Like an actual put it in a garbage can with some ice keg.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like try to float that bitch keg.
Yeah.
We didn't drink it like a
I'll
keg.
probably Stevie Killer again too.
We didn't drink like a keg last year, but we did drink like I think 6 24-packs, something like that, in like 3 days. And like a lot of us weren't drinkers, you know, so it was good time.
Caveman? You ever play Caveman? It's a game.
No.
No.
It's kind of a dumb game.
Well, explain it to us.
Oh, you get as many 30 racks as possible, and then you shove 5 or 6 guys in a garage, and then you try to fill the garage up with beer cans.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds fun.
All right. You mean he will stay until next year? That might be right. Beer and the milkshakes are best at kids' birthdays? That sounds like a terrible way to live your life. Who would
milkshakes?
My man.
Who would put beer in a milkshake? Those poor kids. Those poor kids. Miller High Life. Listen, Bacon.
Miller.
Can we get a ban on him?
No. Trailer Park. Not for the kids. Oh, Mr. Maybe was saying he puts beer in his own milkshake. That's even worse, I think.
Why in a milkshake though?
Why wouldn't you just drink a beer, man? Like, why do you
I
gotta
don't know,
incorporate...
man. I've brushed my teeth with beer before. Like,
that sounds like an interesting story.
No.
it could be.
I mean,
Listen,
I've woke up and had like a shower beer before.
I mean, that's like God's gift to man right there.
Shower beer.
I was in the Marine Corps, man. My roommate, dude, he had beer in the shower every day after work.
Right?
Yeah, like I would get in the shower, and there'd be empty beer cans or empty beer bottles on the floor, dude. I'm like, what are you doing,
I'm pretty sure I still got an empty beer bottle in the shower right now from the other night.
Listen though, like I do like Miller High Life, but it's because I don't drink beer to like get shitty, you know?
I personally like IPA.
I like
IPA.
Like if I'm choosing a beer for flavor, I will drink a Yingling every day.
Thank you.
Every day. I love the way Yingling tastes. It's deliciousness. Fott says he had added Johnny Walker to his chocolate milkshake the last 3 years of his high school for lunch every day. Nice. Nice. What was that beer? Yingling.
Yeah,
Yuenglueng. Yingling.
Holy man.
It's deliciousness, and we have
It's
a
L.I. Right?
no.
I thought Yingling was like a malt beer.
No.
What is Yingling?
There it is. Yingling. Sorry, Sister Dirte.
Yeah.
Yingling,
Told you
L-I-N-G.
it was L.I.
Yeah. Yuenglueng. It's deliciousness. They have a bartender, perfect. they have a brewery in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's the world. It's America's oldest brewery.
And then there's one down here too. So
yeah,
we get it. We get it pretty cheap.
Nah, I like shitty redneck beers, man.
Shitty redneck beers like Coors Light. Do you drink Coors Light?
Fuck Coors now. I'm talking like Bush.
Oh, even worse.
Oh,
do you
man.
drink that? Do you drink that?
You know why we drink? You know why we drink Bush, man?
Keystone.
You won't
Keystone.
drink it, so I get more of it.
Yeah. Oh man, Coors Light tastes good. It's not a beer; it's a water. It is kind of a watery beer, I guess. Fat Man likes Bud Light, which to me is.
I'll drink Bud Light. Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
I will drink one too. Like that's.
I actually have a vendetta against that beer.
Oh,
Against Bud Light.
Milwaukee's
Yeah,
Beast. There you
Well,
go.
then look, Joe.
I play a lot of beer
I'm trying to
pong,
keep
alright?
I'm trying to keep my girlish figure and everything, okay? So we'll just drink some Mick Ultras or something, okay?
I feel like there's a lot of salt in Bud Light.
Yeah, it makes you more thirstier, and you have more thirstier.
Dude,
when you
do
drink
I
more
need to
beer.
put on my hat?
PBR?
In America, do you have shandy?
Blue Ribbon?
Yo, I do like some PBR.
Yeah, there is. There's a fucking.
Listen.
I forget what it's called. It starts with like an L, but they got like a summer shandy. Okay.
Yeah, someone does have that. I think it's Land Shark. Is that it?
They might have it, but there's another one. It's
Was
a
it
weird.
Lufen
Yeah, that.
Luffenweissen.
That thing. Yeah.
Luffenhausen.
Yeah. They have that summer shandy.
Luftballoons. Lucan. Why don't we ask the bartender? Why are we discussing this? Flotz is from Germany. Compared to the beer he's used to, everything's water. I understand that completely.
No, but my sister knows me very well. I drink more whiskey than anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, listen, I've played, very small like rock shows in lots of different venues in the Southeast, and PBR is like a staple. You can get like a tall boy for $1. You know what I'm saying? That's
I went to a bar once, and you get a big old pitcher of PBR for $12.
Oh, tequila pong. Okay.
Oh boy.
My sister, she played beer pong against me one time. It was really bad for her. It was bad for her.
Schlitz. Oh god. You want to get into a good session having a pint of shandy and a hot
I threw her
take?
in the back of my car, and we rode home with her head in a trash bag all the way home.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So guys, we are having a conversation with Joe Dierte. We are
About everything America.
exactly. We also have gaming, streaming, and community as our main topics for all these shows. If you have questions, comments, concerns, tips, tricks, if you guys want to discuss something specific, please feel free to jump right
Joe
into the
comes
chat.
here for the question.
Joe is here
does.
because he's way cooler than us, and we want to kind of skate on his coolness. So,
Pretty much.
Crown Apple, yo, there you go, dude. I had some of the the honey one.
I hate this. This is terrible.
Really?
Yes. This turns you into a pirate, apparently.
The honey one was really good, man. It was really good.
Ugh. It's not that it fucks me straight up. It's that I drank the whole fucking bottle in 30 minutes. I don't know.
Because it tastes so good, you don't even realize.
So it's about like that, what was it, the Jim Beam maple. I mean, we was drinking that shit just straight out of the bottle. And,
Yeah, Shadow.
and it just tastes like maple syrup to us. And the next thing you know, we was, trash.
You don't know if he's cool? I mean, I think he's cool, Shadow. Gosh. Woodford, yes. Drinking some Woodford. Listen,
That's another thing about the trailer park community is, man, they're gonna come in and they're gonna talk shit because they don't care. They just don't care. Like,
Well, good. We have material to talk shit on you with.
yeah, I mean, I've learned. Joe Dierte comes
He's
to my
chugging
chat.
the bottle.
I've just got to put him down like 5 or 6 times. You were chugging that? Oh my gosh.
yeah, I can
When
be
was
emotes
this?
and shit.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Maybe says, not sure if I'm Discording right, and something about bots for Mixer. Well, what's the question, man? Ask away. Discord is actually very simple to use. Are you normally on your phone? You on your PC? Give us some more information, and we can definitely help you out with that.
Discord's a great tool, man. It's
Yeah.
really easy to use. And if
Mobile.
you can't figure that out, no.
Yeah, if you can't figure it out, Joe's got a picture of his balls to send you.
Yeah, there you go.
Beer and a
Or
Coke.
he'll send you that picture of his snake with a hat on.
That's actually my snake, by the way.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
his snake.
And also, I think he has like one of them, like an actual like reptile snake.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not just his trouser snake, but an actual snake. That's true. Yeah, dick jokes. It's 11:30.
Was that you, Wayward? Were you doing that? I don't remember, dude. I'm telling you, dude, that's a really foggy night for me. I don't remember shit.
Wayward says that was
Well,
donating a
what
lot.
they were doing is every time they donated,
Beer with Coke,
I
it's
took a
called.
swig, dude, and it got really out of hand really fast.
Wow, see that's a dangerous practice, isn't it? Like, I will
mean, the
drink
bottle,
when
the
you
bottle
donate.
paid for itself.
Well,
It just,
money is not what I'm talking
Well,
about.
yeah.
I'm not talking about your wallet there, pal. I'm talking about your liver.
Yeah.
I don't. Like I said, I don't remember. Like I don't
That's
remember.
my employee of the month right there.
Your liver remembers. I promise you that. What
Yeah,
liver?
I quit.
Okay.
After that night, I didn't touch alcohol for like a solid 2 months.
I've had those nights. I really have.
Oh boy. Oh
Like
boy.
it took me over 48 hours to recover from that night. It was stupid.
It sounds like it. I mean, did you at least make some money? Did you buy that exhaust system for your car at that point?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Oh boy, that's fantastic.
I remember there was one time I did get trashed on a Friday, and come Monday morning, I think I was finally getting over it. Honestly.
That's kind of how this was. Except it was
Yeah.
on I think it was on Sunday. I don't remember, dude. I don't remember what day it was. I don't remember.
You have to
what
ask the
happened.
people in chat. They probably remember better than Joe does. You had to help him in the stream. Oh my god! Did like
I've had that happen.
are there
before,
clips?
Okay.
Are there clips of this? I'm
think
sure there
so.
are. I'm sure there are.
See, I ended up drinking like a whole, bottle of Woodford on stream, and
Yeah. In
I
like
don't
45
remember the end
minutes
of the
too.
Stream.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a big celebration. An hour later, we was in a stream. Okay, I was going to bed.
Oh boy. Listen guys, when I first met Fat Man, like he was a huge drinker. I mean, he still drinks pretty well now, but he would be like, so hyped up about his stream, and he would be like so ready for it, and then he would be like 45 minutes into the stream just shit-faced. Just absolute just a giant streaming mess.
Have you seen that one clip of him spitting on himself?
Yeah.
That was sober.
That's sober. That's sober Fat Man right there.
No, this.
Let's see. Rum turns you into pirates? Yes. I don't drink around my kids either. My children are generally in bed when I'm enjoying any sort of extracurricular activities. First time I saw Fat Man, he was super duper drunk and trying to play PUBG. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It was bad for his liver, but it was great for entertainment. It was great for entertainment.
Oh.
I remember that celebration stream, Fat Man. You were like, what? You hit like a certain number or something. You're like, yo, we're gonna celebrate, and then
And I said, I'd do
I
that.
knew it was over.
Man, like,
it's a very short celebration.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
That was like way back when.
I'm pretty
I
sure
was
you
joking
were.
around doing about. I said, I do shots for every donation. Well, sure enough, people kept
Dangerous
dropping like
practice.
5. Then someone dropped at 80, and I was just like, fuck.
That's a dangerous practice.
I said, there's the bottle right. I said, just paid for my damn bottle, so I didn't give a shit.
Right on.
You know.
Yo, Templar, I appreciate that. I'm gonna go check those out after the stream today. I might even make a quality Joe Dirte clip video.
Please, dude.
Thank you, Wayward.
Absolutely though.
Just make a GIF out of it, and so we can use it as alerts.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that either.
Find like a good moment of it.
Yeah,
Just make a GIF out of Joe, and we use it as an alert. Yeah.
it sounds good to me.
Yeah, Joe, you're gonna be the new truffle shuffle, bitch.
I don't think anything's ever gonna replace that truffle shuffle.
No.
I actually sent Joe the truffle shuffle GIF. He's got it in some sort of secret thing he's doing. Yeah.
Sorry, my children are up and alive this morning. Like I said, morning time is like my time to like just kind of just go out and hang out with the kids.
Yep. We won't keep you any longer than you have to stay. So if you need to roll out, let us
no,
know.
no, I'm hanging, dude.
All right.
I'm hanging, man.
Okay. I love how different communities wind up getting friendly when they come in double trouble. It just helps everyone grow, helping you information during the stream. I mean, Fots, dude, we want to create a place where everyone can hang out and have fun and talk about things. I think that if I had this kind of show when I first started streaming, I would not have made so many mistakes in the beginning. If I would have had people who were like willing to say, don't fuck up, and this is fucking up, and this is also fucking up, and don't fuck this up, then I would probably have not fucked up as much as I did.
I mean, you guys typically try to touch on everything. I feel like if you're coming into the streaming scene and you want some information, definitely come in here and talk to these guys. They know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like we don't cover shit unless someone asks. Honestly.
I mean,
We'll
there's
just
been
sit
times
here.
where I come in and I just ask questions, like dumb questions I already know the answer to, just to see what you guys would say. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, the
we're
thing is,
typically on point.
the thing is like we are not professionals by any means, but I think it's important to kind of open up a place to have even just a discussion about it. Maybe what I say is not right, or maybe not right for you, but at least you have somewhere to come to like bounce ideas off of people. And you know, so many streamers like will just ban you right away for talking about your stream in their channel, but Double Trouble is a place where we want to encourage streamers to come and talk and like, you know, talk about their channels and the things they're doing and the tricks and tips that they've learned and things like that. So it's all about kind of open, you know, inclusiveness.
Oh, dude,
sure
like,
about that?
I don't know how many times I've been in your channel and I'm like, yo, that's not the right question, right time, wrong place. Wrong place. Don't even ask.
The Fought says he's learning. That's good. That's good. If you do get into streaming, though, man, like I know that you'll be fine anyways. But we're always here to help if you need it.
Fox is always big. Yeah, I love seeing
super
him around
huge.
channels.
Great supporter.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I tell everybody the same thing though. Like if you're starting streaming, I mean everybody knows the 30-day rule. Get on your console or whatever the hell you're streaming off of, and do it for 30 days. See if you like it, and then if you don't like it,
We say 90 days.
Yeah.
I say a solid 30 days. If you can commit a solid 30 days, then push for the 90, and then
Sure. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like
The reason we say 90 is
yeah.
because the statistic that we learned last
it's
year
80%,
or the year
yeah.
before, like 80% of people quit streaming after the first 90 days, or like within the
That's
first
true.
90 days. So if you make it past 90 days, you're already successful. You're already
true, it's
doing
very
something
true.
better than most people out there are doing. So
But, I mean, the thing with you know, coming over to Mixer as compared to Twitch is Mixer has, I feel like, more streamer community than viewer community as compared to Twitch, where it's just flooded with viewers. So you know, you get most of the people that come in and smash that follow button, dude, they're streaming too.
sure, yeah. They're like part of the culture. If it, like even if they're not like a what I would consider beyond the hobbyist streamer, like even if they're not like, you know, like balls deep into it, they're still like they have experience with it and they are part of the culture. So you know, I believe there's all kinds of people, you know, on both platforms, on, you know, even on Facebook, like people are fucking killing on Facebook, which is really cool. But just like Fox
What
is
are
saying,
they
like,
killing?
consistency that has to be one of the pillars of your streaming life, like just the entire thing. Like consistency is number one, and I feel like
If not being consistent on like stream times, but being consistent on updating your community.
Yep.
So like if you're not gonna be there, don't just not like you gotta tell them you're not gonna be there.
I always try to like encourage people like to understand what content creation is, and it's not just your live stream. You know, you can hold your phone up in front of your face for like 2 minutes and say something to people and put it on Twitch, put it on Twitter, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram. Like that's creating content, you know. And even if you're just saying like I'm wearing a dumb hat and I hate Fat Man and Joe Dierte smells like beer, like even if that's the only thing you're doing, you're still putting something out there, and you're still making an effort to like create and bring people together. You shut up, dummy. You need consistent stream times, and I mean, I do agree that will help. That will definitely help. Yo, Stream Scottish with a follow. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Very cool.
Consistency is
Real
If only I
quick,
could be consistent.
Viper said they guided 2 random people without Joe through Leviathan, using Joe's strategies, and one phased most of it. I think that, to me, Joe, should fill your heart with joy. You are a successful raid sherper.
No, I expect it. That's my community.
Well,
expect
I
it.
mean,
he's probably sitting there like, I bet they did this.
No. I never
No,
second guess them. I never second
I
guess
know.
them. That's one thing I can honestly say. Like if TTP's like, hey, we're gonna guide somebody through, I'm like, all right, have fun. Like,
Yeah.
you know, let me know how it goes, and then
I mean, and,
99.99% of the time they're like, oh, we one phase everything.
but like they learn that from you, though.
See,
You
I
know?
would have been like, well, yeah, we
gosh.
died.
Fat Man would be like,
Yeah.
well, we didn't actually raid. We just sat in chat for 3 hours.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
No.
What's going on? Why does it keep doing that? Stop doing that.
What are you doing, Sneak?
Nothing, man.
Just change your camera thing.
Chill out.
Oh my goodness. Yo, we changing cameras?
No. I just
We're
look
not
like a
changing cameras?
fucking ghost. I feel
So
better
we're
now.
not changing
I
cameras?
feel like a fucking ghost. A few straps were developed among Joe's community. That's good. I'd love to get at least more of my clan in my raids. It's tricky. I'm the only one free out to reach to different apps. See, so many people, when they started the Bungie clan thing, I think they focused like too much like microscopically on just playing with just members of your clan and just doing clan things and only clan this and only clan that. Yo, Joe's sister said, I'm going to follow Sneak Thief. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you.
Welcome.
But like the greater community is going to benefit from being open and being welcoming. And even if you're not in my clan, I'll still raid with you. You know, even if I don't get the raid Ingram because I'm doing it with someone else, I don't care. Like, the idea is to play together. Like, that's the number one thing about Destiny, and that's why Destiny's the bestiny. Because you play together. Wayward Templar followed as well. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, these amazing
My sister actually introduced me to Destiny 1, by the way.
Really?
Really? See, my brother was one who did that.
'Cause, I was a big Call of Duty player. And she was
Yo,
like,
Shadow Mare,
"Why
thank you
don't
so
come
much."
Play this with me. And I was like, oh, I'll play it, whatever. Let's hang out. And then I never put it down after that.
Welcome.
So much awesome. He's a lot better than me. I mean, listen, my sister-in-law got me involved with Destiny 1. She actually brought it, like, she brought the game home.
Brought it over?
Well, I mean, she was living with us at the time.
Oh.
Like, she brought the game home and was like, I saw my friends playing this on the beta. I think you would like it. And then, like, I took over. Like she didn't have the game anymore. It was in my room instead of her room for the next 6 months. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I swear, my community never sleeps, dude. They're always raiding. Stop talking about raiding. We're not raiding right now.
Keep raiding. I don't care. Do all the raids.
Are we raiding?
Mr. Maybe did his first raid with another streamer and his viewers, and it was super fun. And I think that if you can offer that, you know, even if you're not like considered like a raid Sherpa, like if you can offer someone a spot in your team to help them out, that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
You sure?
I mean, I also enjoy taking people through the Far Cry campaign. That's a lot of fun too, but it's not quite as rewarding as, you know, murdering Callus for the 300th time.
I mean, I've only murdered him like twice.
I don't PvP though.
I mean, I will PvP.
So I'm agreeing with Joe. I'm just not a big fan of PvP.
Listen, I would offer flawless runs in D1.
Yeah, all the way back to the damn.
Damn right,
you
we would
know,
lose every fucking
back
game
to Brother
flawlessly.
Vance to get another
Flawlessly.
fucking card.
I could take you right to that reef every time, 100%. Soul Dog with a host, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Stole that from me. I totally started that.
Yeah, we are terrible at PvP, and I love every last minute of it.
Only thing I always enjoyed in PvP was just the 1v1s we had.
See, Iron Banner to me changed my idea of PvP in D1. Like, I loved it. I loved it so much. I played Iron Banner every time it came around. I didn't care how much I won or lost. I got all the cool weapons, and I had a lot of fun with it. And then private matches came out, and it was like, well, this is a playground. This is going to be fantastic because there's no holds barred. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
NLB, baby.
I always did like we would do stupid shit. We would like go in on a Rift play and like play football, like where
Yeah,
we would do like sidearm only, or we would do something stupid
Yeah.
like
Dodgeball.
it's crazy.
Everybody get on your Titan and use magnetic nades.
No, man.
Play dodgeball.
Bring. What are you talking about? That's just put on Titans. Is just you in a raid, Joe. Playing tag.
Listen, Titans are the best.
I can't get out of the raids, man.
That's
Yeah.
true. I mean,
I
listen. If you watch Joe Dirte and his people melt Callus on Prestige on one plate, you want to get in on the next one. Like that's just a natural feeling. Like, you watch this guy just completely rule this raid. The next thing you want to do is like, yo, take me. Shut up and take my money. I want to come with you.
See,
It's
I
a lot
mean,
of fun, dude.
Joe's the reason why. Joe and Z are the reason why I made a Titan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Titans are the best in D2. I'm gonna stand by
The
that.
best in E2, yes. The best in D1.
Hunter.
No.
The fastest, yes.
Hunter.
Best in D1.
Still never done a raid in D2.
Always.
Hey, Fox, look, man. I'll run you right through it. Okay?
Hold on. Yo, AC Thomas, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Listen, Fots, though, like, you just mentioned you were in this crazy clan called KD0. And maybe you should find a better clan. I mean, we would love to take you through a raid. Joe Dirte, I'm sure, could, like, you just jump right in his backpack and,
We'll melt the raid. We'll teach you everything.
He'll even
It
tell
doesn't matter
you.
which way it operates.
He'll even tell you why you're doing what you're doing. That's something that a lot of people won't even do. They're just like, stand here and shoot this and shut up. Joe's like, no, here's what's happening. This is why we're doing it, and here's the best way to get about it. But you just make sure that you hit this and handle that and do the thing. And
Joe just told me.
why.
He said, this is where I want you. Don't get shot. And whenever I say this one or this one, you go and melee that thing. And I said, okay.
Yeah.
But whenever he says, put a clip into Callus, okay? And he don't see that you're running the fucking vigilance wing, and then he's like, he's like, I sent a clip. I'm like, I'm halfway through it. What are you talking about? And he plumb tore up.
This man was running a fucking vigilance wing in the raid.
That's
What the hell?
that's Batman for you. That's why I don't raid with him anymore.
Oh my goodness.
He was running
I
shotguns
just got
on
it
Atheon.
and everything else. I was using it.
Let me just
Hell.
say.
Let
Yeah,
me take the NLB and the Crota.
there you go. I don't like being carried. I'm okay with being taught. Fots. That's like I don't have as many raid completions as Joe Dirte does. But in D1, I had over 300 by the end of the game, and I think that's pretty good for someone who's not like, really like that big into it. Yo, children's is screamings. Hey, babes. Make sure.
Sorry, I can't put a
Sorry, that was Dolly.
can't put a gate on this.
That's fine, dude. I don't. He's like, shut up! Did someone die? Okay, good.
I literally just told them to shut up.
But yeah, like I feel like I had a much better time with people because I would slow it down. And I would stop and like teach them like this is why you're doing what you're doing. This is not just like do this and then after the raid you won't understand what happened. Like this is why you're doing what you're doing.
I remember that guy, Bacon.
And next time you do the raid, you'll understand like at least this one mechanic. You'll understand how this actually works. Remember that guy that ran a shotgun on Oryx? Yeah, dude, he was running a shotgun on Oryx.
We said, put on your sniper. I don't have a sniper. What do you have? A shotgun. I'm like, oh god, it was horrible.
Give the man a fish. Yeah, and yeah, like, I mean, I think it's really important for people, especially when you're talking about raiding. Like, you want to understand why you're doing what you're doing. When we were doing like Wrath of the Machine, there was a lot of moving parts, and it was
to go destroy somebody.
That's fine, dude. You can click the button; it'll like kill your camera.
Yeah, so we won't see the cops.
Yeah, that way we don't see like the cops coming in taking the stuff.
Okay, we're back.
RML says many teach the what, maybe the how, but great leaders explain the why. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The best feeling is taking someone that never has done it or wants to give up because they couldn't complete it, and then finishing the raid, they're foaming at the mouth for more. Yes. There's so many awesome things about helping people learn stuff as opposed to just giving them something.
And see, I haven't really, sherped a raid whatsoever. Well, like I used to do it on Orcs, like Kingsfall was the raid that I sherped.
Yeah.
But after that, it was
Dude,
no other raid.
Nope. I took hundreds of people through Vaulted Glass. That was like my my shit.
Yeah.
Was
And see, that's how it was with Orcs. Like Kingsfall was
it.
my shit. And
yeah. It's so much better learning why you're doing what you're doing. When I first did the Leviathan raid, like I did my research, I watched vids, I made sure that I understood like what happened and where and why and how, and then like after like the third one I was leading the raids. I mean, it was it's not a difficult raid to complete, but it is one of those ones where you just need to have a good team with good communication, just like any other raid. and then Joe Dirte on your team, and you're good. You know.
Yeah. And see, like I didn't have no Joe Dirte, but like the team I had, like we did the raid plenty of times where we was, on the same understanding of things, and where we had enough people where we could still run 1-2 people that's never done it before through the raids.
Yep.
The best
we'd
thing
all be
is
able to-
positive reinforcement. Like
Yeah.
if you have somebody in there that has never done it before. For instance, I take chances all the time, dude. I pull 5 random people to come into the raid, and like I don't know what they know. I don't know what they've done. I don't know who's taught them really bad habits or anything, or what I consider really bad habits, such as tethers and arc dancers and crap in the
He's
raid.
totally talking about me right now, okay?
Yeah.
Tell him I had a tether.
We have a pretty
golden
specific
gun.
way to do. We have a specific way to do things. Like I typically try to teach everybody, the same way, and like I don't try to deviate from it. Now every raid group is different. You have to handle each, each individual person a little bit differently. And I guess the way you approach a new person coming into your stream for the first time, running a raid for the first time with you, and and they just watched you bake Callus in like half a second.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're like, hey, yo, let me in there. Let's run some raids. And the next thing you know, you got somebody in here that has never run a raid before, and then you gotta actually you gotta lay down the land. You gotta lay down the lay of the land for them.
Yeah, and I'm like I think that when you look at it from that perspective too, like you can kind of jump back and you can say like this is how you would manage a raid. This is how you have to be understanding and willing to manage a raid. But then you take a step back and you look at it like as a streamer, you learn these skills by managing your community as well. Like it's kind of if someone joins your community and they're new, like you want to give them all the tools they need to understand what's happening and how things run, and like as a raid Sherpa, I feel like that's kind of goes hand in hand with being a good community leader, and you use those same kind of skill sets that you would both ways. So
sometimes it gets kind of out of hand. I mean, we had like running 300 people in our clan at one time, and I was in over my head. I couldn't get to everybody.
Oh, dude, trust me. Trust me.
So,
with BLG, dude, we had 4 PS4 clans. Each of them at least 80 people in it, and then we had an Xbox clan and a PC clan with at least 30 in it.
Yeah, and it was.
And then D2 hit, and everyone stopped playing it. And then it was a ghost town for a while. Just for a while, though, there was still like that super hardcore. Yo, Fat Man, you all right? Oh,
I'm good.
You're just yawning. Great, perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. I thought maybe you were gonna throw up.
No, just yawning.
We don't talk about Vanilla D2. I mean, I agree with you. I wouldn't want to talk about it
I
either.
gotta be right back.
Okay, Fat Man's gonna burb. That's good.
what are you doing, Fat Man? You going to throw up?
He's probably gonna
No,
He's gonna
I'm
go poop
get
again.
something to drink. I'm gonna go pee,
He's gonna poop again.
and
Oh, again?
He already left once to take a crap.
yo, hush, okay? I'm gonna go level up my Titan, Joe.
We can level them up quick if you want.
I mean, yeah, power leveling is a real thing. Let's not talk about the ridiculous.
Power leveling is like you don't need somebody to do it. You can do it yourself.
Yeah.
You just gotta know how to do it.
Play with BLG and all the other peeps in the clans. Yeah, and that's cool, man. Like I was just giving you shit about being in a different clan. We actually just got Killa McGillicuddy set up to run some of our PC stuff. So we are I think about 12 deep in our PC clan, which is pretty cool. And I mean, like for the most part, if you want to be in your own deal, that's totally cool. Like I said earlier, we're welcoming anyone and everyone who's playing the game to play with us. So it's all good.
I don't shun anyone, dude. I don't shun anyone.
You really can't, man.
The only time I shun somebody really is whenever they come in and you're in an 18 and up stream, number one, and I guess mindset has a whole lot to play on that. So like if you come in and say you're 12 years old, first of all, I don't want to know you're 12.
Yeah, no.
Second of all, don't tell me you're 12 because then I have to get rid of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then and third of all, please don't own up to being 12. Like if you're coming in, you're 12 years old, you want to run a raid with the big boys, like just hang out. Don't say a whole lot. Just talk whenever you need to and absorb the information, because chances are you probably haven't been able to find raid teams. You probably haven't been
Yeah,
able to do these things.
that's true.
and-
I think that
and,
like a lot of 12-year-olds aren't quite that mature yet. Like
They're
they're just super excited
not.
to be playing a game with somebody, and then you end up like having to go like, all right, we're gonna turn Barney back on for you, and you need to like hop out of this raid, okay, guy? Okay, cool.
Because the number one giveaway for somebody that is of the younger gamer, the number one giveaway, man, is whenever you get into a raid and you're giving out instructions and that person's just zipping all over the map, just running.
Not paying attention,
Yeah, man.
not caring.
What are you doing, dude? Like, I'm trying to give you information and you have no idea what I'm talking about because you're way the fuck over here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's actually kind of what it's like raiding with Fat Man, to be honest. Sometimes I wonder if he's 12 years old.
but no, like, we are a Destiny-based community. That's not saying that we strictly play Destiny. That's not true at all.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. And that's something else about BLG that like is kind of a misnomer. People people would just believe all we do is play Destiny, but we've got Division people, we've got Fortnite people, we've got what's that other game? Monster Hunter, I think. Monster Hunter World. There's tons of people playing like all kinds of games in the community. Like Destiny brought us together. Warframe. Destiny brought us together, but like, now that we're together, like we can play whatever we want to, and there's no holds barred as far as like what's acceptable and what's not. So let's bring back the UO. What's that? I was 17 when MMO rating began, Ultima Online. So having super young ones was pretty rare. I can see that, yeah.
It's
Ultima Online, there you go.
I mean, it's becoming more common for the younger crowd to like just kind of come to these streams and try to get in on the things, which is great. I appreciate it. Like doing the things, but like, but if you're coming into a stream, yet an established stream such as the trailer park, or I can name 1,000 communities, but
Sure, yeah.
But if you're coming into one of these communities and they have their set ways of doing things, even though they may not be the way you run them, but run them the way that they run them for once, and here's my problem. I can't raid with other Sherpas. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna admit it.
No, yeah, we
can't
talked about that, yeah.
It's just it doesn't work for me because I feel like whenever we go from baking everything within few seconds.
I mean,
like,
let's just come out and say it.
clearing
Like, you do it the right way, and you don't want to do it the wrong way.
No, it's not that. I wouldn't say my way is the right way. I'm
It's
saying
the
my
right
way
way.
is very efficient.
Everyone knows it's the right way.
Very efficient.
Everyone knows.
And
And so,
Oh, shit.
I noticed it.
Oh, God.
I noticed it whenever we was raiding because I know like you and ZG are both Sherpas, and like I could tell like everyone was trying to get their methods, kind of figured out. And Joe, whenever he joined, he said, "I'm not gonna, I'm not Sherpa. I'm kicking back, relaxing."
and then they made me fucking Sherpa.
Then he was Sherpa. But the way he had seemed to be like the most, efficient way.
I mean, obviously, there's different ways to do things. There's other acceptable methods of defeating the raids and the challenges and the bosses. But I can honestly say, like, I've watched Xxjoediertay do it multiple times on multiple raids, and every time he does it, it's super efficient, it's super quick, and like you're not wasting any time. I think that if I could like log in the hours and like look at the wasted hours that I've done in raids before, like that's a huge amount of time. That's like
But
what
I kind of have that gift, man. I can go into like the first time I ran Spire, I ran with Wayward. Wayward actually he showed me the basics of it, and then the second time I ran it, I already knew exactly what we were changing, what we were doing, and like I just knew. And like this comes from like not looking at anybody else doing it. It's just knowing the game, knowing the game and how the mechanics.
I mean,
work.
also like honestly, like I've done like even like last week, I think I did a little bit of a Xbox Leviathan run. It was
the
like
ringers.
someone's
The
first.
ring-
Yeah. The ringer system is going to help anyone. If you have a decent community and you have people who are willing to like jump in to help, that's great. But
yeah,
like,
and that was actually Wayward's second run, and he was like, "Dude, let's get in here. This is easy. Let's go do this." And,
Right on.
Yeah. Well,
And
what
that's
was it you told me, Joe? Sorry to cut you off there, but like
what
you
can
said,
you say?
whenever the raid dropped, you spent, like how many hours?
Oh, the underbelly. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, the underbelly. I spent about 9 hours learning the underbelly. So like,
Yeah.
you can put me in the underbelly. But here's the thing, and my ringers get me every week, dude. Every week, man, and people in chat give me too. Like they had already run the raids for the week or whatever. Every time I go into a Leviathan raid, the first raid of the week, I have no clue which way we're running. So I'm like, give me the. I'll go the wrong way, but after that, dude, after the first raid, it's good.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So.
Nice. Well, see, like I was saying, like I remember when I was helping people learn the Leviathan for the first time, like one of the hardest things to get them to understand is like your loadout is important, and your light level is based around what your loadout is and like how high your gear is powered. But at the same time, like if you're on bathers and you have a sniper on, you're fucking up. Like I don't care if you're sniper.
I don't know. I've run bathers.
I mean, you shut up, Joe. You can run with a friggin' slingshot. Listen though, like people can do it, but if you're just learning the raid, like you need a sword or you need a shotgun or you need a fusion rifle or something that's going to hit hard from a short distance and work well. And so many people
not run the vigilance wing.
Not run the vigilance wing. So many people like they they miss the point of like your loadout being efficient is more important than your light being as high as possible.
It's just gotta complement the gaming area.
Yes,
like the gaming surrounding. Like for instance, like you don't want to take rockets in on bathers. That's a no.
No, you absolutely do not want to do that. Yo, Fatman's back. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm here.
Make sure I'm nowhere near those raids. And I mean, like people just need to learn. Like it's not so much like these guys are set in their ways and they think it's the best method. They just don't know, and you have to be able to take the time to like, actually understand the game and then be able to explain that understanding to someone who maybe hasn't been there as often. How was the poop, Fat Man? Did everything come out all right?
I didn't poop. I went and got some more lemonade.
Did you pinch a loaf?
I went and peed, and then I came back here.
Did you wash your hands?
And I washed my.
You didn't wash your hands, did you? I knew it. He says he's drinking lemonade, but I think there's something in that lemonade. Is there something in that lemonade?
I forgot, man. Ooh.
Butt pickles.
Got okay, shades on here.
So there's actually a story behind the word butt pickles.
Yo, let us hear it.
My 8-year-old, about to be 9, he'll be 9 in August. Little boys are all about butts and farts and poop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Catch me outside.
I've got a 10-year-old, so I understand.
Dude, I was messing around one day and we were talking about farts and poop and stuff, and like I called him a little butt pickle. And he was like, "What, butt pickle?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're being a little turd." And ever since then, dude, like butt pickle's been like the running joke in my house like for years now. Like it's just
butt
been forever.
Pickle. I think I just found a new name for Fat Man.
Oh my gosh.
You're a butt pickle.
You're a butt pickle. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, dude, no, it's just a running joke.
Wayward says someone uses a sword on Leviathan, I'm gonna give him the fuck face. I mean, there's certain places where your loadout isn't gonna be that detrimental. Like if you're just like guarding, like inside the Castellan, like you can run a sword there and it's not a big deal. But you're right. If someone's like, like I said, I remember doing Crota, doing Oryx, and someo's got a shotgun. Someone's got a shotgun
I'll never forget that guy.
Oh my gosh, dude!
He said, "I don't have a sniper." I'm like, "What?"
Oh my gosh. We were doing
snipers are pretty damn essential on that.
I mean, we were doing Atheon, right? And like this dude's got like his shotgun out trying to do damage to Atheon inside the Guardian
like
bubble. Like, oh my god, dude, we gonna jump up there and like get him in the face? Give me a break. Butt pickle Rick. Ooh.
Now you can run gross. A double bubble strat on Atheon and melt him within just seconds with shotguns and stuff.
Sure. There's always different ways to like adapt that, but for the most part, like, when I was teaching raids, it was like, here's the way that I can do it, and there are other methods that also make sense, but for teaching requirements, I feel like this is the best way to go. Now, I've noticed when I watched you do your Leviathan run the other day, you guys rotate plates on the gauntlet. And so many people want to do the stationary plates. Like, that's how I learned, but the rotating plates is a lot easier because you kind of just...
I can actually tell you why we do that as compared to the stationary. The stationary makes you do all 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to shoot, you got to melee, you got to jump back up, you got to look left. I mean,
I mean, like for like an established raider, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Right.
But whenever you're bringing people through and teaching, we used to do the double call out system. Shoot top bottom, shoot middle bottom, shoot top middle, and like that's actually a big waste of time. So I cut that out completely. It's actually it muddles the mic, and then somebody doesn't hear a call out. Now you got 2 call outs running on top of each other, and
And
so,
also something that Joe taught me on that little spot was how he said, well, me and him was going to 3 and 4 and two at like the runners or whatever, whenever you're in the gauntlet.
Yeah, I saw that you went backwards.
We went backwards. I'm like, what? I'm so glad you did this because I always fall halfway through this shit.
Yeah, there's definitely different ways to learn it, and I feel like as you progress, like learning more strategies and learning how to help people. I think helping people, you could be like one of the best raiders in the world, but be just really bad at helping people, and like you won't have a successful run. Michelle with the follow, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And Viper, you as well. Thank you guys so much.
Michelle's actually a dude. I got a confession.
Really?
Yeah, Michelle's actually a dude. His name is Zach.
Oh, cool, Michelle, dude. Zach.
What?
Why did he name himself Michelle? Is he?
It's a TTP thing.
Okay, all right. It's a TTP thing. That should be on that should be on a T-shirt. Like
His middle name is Michelle.
like I know like there's like European, like you can be named Michelle and it's a dude name like Michel Gondry, the guy that did like a couple of those cool ass music videos. That movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Like he's a really visionary director, but
it was a joke for a long time to call him Michelle,
yeah.
And then he just
embraced it. I mean, that's why we call Fat Man Fat Man. He used to be called like Hot Man, and we were like, "Yo, you're not Hot Man, you're Fat Man." And then he eventually changed it.
Lies. I've had Fat Man. I've had Fat Man as a name since I was like 12.
He thought it was your Hot Man, and we were like,
yeah. There's
nah.
actually a long story behind the Michelle thing.
Right on. Write it down and send it to me in text form. I also want to be able to choose the ending of that story, so give me a couple options. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hitting that follow button. We've been hanging out on Mixer for almost 3 months. I think the 16th will be 3 months for me, and we've been having a lot of fun here. And, anyone from the trailer park is always welcome to come into my streams and tell me that I'm doing it wrong. I would be absolutely fine with that.
That's something that the trailer park, we don't do that. We don't. Like if we go into a stream and like for instance, I'll just like I said, I'll hit the popcorn emote.
Yeah.
And I'll just watch.
Right.
Because like I said, man, like I'll go in and like if I'm coming in and I'm hitting the popcorn emote, it's probably because you're doing something that I don't think. Let's see how this pans out.
Yeah, right. Dan Arthur, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. And I mean,
I was
like
playing Fallout and he did that to me.
I mean, I think that I welcome that kind of interaction from chat. Like if people are like, yo, there's this other strategy. Like obviously if you're respectful about it, you're gonna get my attention a lot more. But there's the other strategy you could try and it's like works better, and then I'm always open to like at least discussing it.
I never like push my experiences.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember you jumped into one of our like semi Sherpa runs for Wrath of the Machine one time. And like you like even though what I was telling you was like completely backwards ass shit to do, you were doing it. You were doing it.
Yeah, no, you wanted
because you were right. Yeah, it was less about Joe Dirte coming in and taking over, and more about him just like eating popcorn and watching how badly we could do this raid. Watching how badly we could do this raid.
Like when I come into a raid, the number one thing I like to do is, and this is real, it's mainly just the way I am. Everything is a competition, so like. I like to go in and I like to just kill as much stuff as possible, and like like if it works, it works. So like with your strat, if I'm not mistaken on that Wrath, you after like the second or third wipe, you're like, okay, Joe, just take it. What are we doing wrong?
Yeah.
But
100% yes. Yeah.
So, like,
I mean, we got to Argos or
I think we two-phased it.
Not
after
Argos.
that, and we got done with it. But I mean, they were just like I don't remember exactly what was going on in that raid, but I do remember that raid.
You joined us at the Death Zamboni. And, yeah, and then we wiped a few times when we were trying to get the parts for the machine back, and then after that, when we made it to the final boss, you were like it was just a wipe fest, like 3 times in a row, just terrible wipes, and it was like, all right, Joe, I want to finish this, so help us finish this.
Let's go. Because I want to say like the night before you saw us one phase the boss, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, definitely.
Just do it.
Definitely.
Just do it.
And I mean, I know that I'm not like the best raid Sherpa by any means, but I enjoy seeing different strategies and I enjoy trying new things. And for the most part, like I will be, I would be like more happy if I could explain a particular encounter well enough where people understand it than I am like getting a completion. Like for you,
that's
not
what
getting a
Sherpa
completion
is
not an option. But for me, it was more like I want to teach you.
I don't like if I don't finish a raid, I'm in it to win it. Like I will stick in a raid for 3 hours. I will. Now, if the raid extends past 3 hours, that's where I start getting frustrated. Like I start.
You make that face.
And yeah, not so much. It's more like I go into Sherp mode. I'm like, okay, look. You're fucking up here. You're fucking up here. Okay, let's fix this, and then I'll pull even more weight. I'll do as much as I can.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
and you can carry in D2. I know everybody's like you can't do it, but let's be honest. You can carry in D2 by putting out the DPS and by relaying the message. That's what a carry is. In D2 now D1, yeah, dude, I've knocked people off the map. And just sort them off and be like, all right, we're taking over from here.
Viper says,
plenty of times, you know.
Well, I was there the night Joe 3-manned the Axis challenge. Holy moly.
Yeah, we 3-manned it, yeah. I ran all 3 cannons, and we had a Warlock wipe and double throw, and I want to say Goddess was part of it.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. You know, like I just don't have the.
No, but you can. That's what I'm. You know, that's what I try to teach everybody. Like you can do things that like you don't typically do. You just have to. What I do is when I bring somebody new into a raid, and say they have run the raid 10 times, but they've played the same position, the same every time. And I'm like, okay, well, what have you not done? And that is the first position I'm going to put you in.
Yeah, and like I just mean like. I haven't had the opportunity to like 3-man or even 5-man. I think we 5-man Crota a couple times, but like
I think we 4-man Crota.
Like in the community that I'm a part of, if I announce I'm doing a raid, it fills up, and usually it fills up with like 1 or 2 people who've never done it before, and we've got to slow down, we've got to do a little bit of teaching, but we have a couple ringers, a couple of the main community members, and then we do like. Best practices. These are alternate strategies, but this is best practices, and we're gonna figure out how it works. So. Oh,
dude, no. Me and my ringers, man. I would always in D1. I would bring in 1 ringer minimum.
Yeah.
Because I knew that number 1, I've soloed every boss, every boss in D1.
You've soloed every. Hold on, say that again.
Every boss.
Every boss.
Every boss.
Let that sink in, chat.
Atheon and Axis.
Let that sink in, chat. Did you do it as a warlock?
Honestly, you don't have to do it as a warlock, except for Atheon. You have to do it as a warlock.
Okay, that's the only one that I even attempted to do by myself, and I had to do it as a warlock, and I still didn't do it. So
Crota, I've obliterated Crota. I killed Crota in right at 9 minutes with solo full run by myself.
Wow. That man got a phone call, and it's way more important than the show. Awesome.
What do you call it? Oryx, what they don't tell you is you can use a sword to block the clap, and you can do it all yourself. You can detonate by yourself. You can kill the yogurts by yourself. You can do everything by yourself. You just yeah.
See, and that's something that's like really cool. Like, not only do you get like the opportunity to watch Joe Dirte pull together a motley crew of crazy raiders and then like straight up smash people's shit, but also like you can see him do solo and
oh, I don't solo anymore, dude. Not in D2.
Well, obviously not anymore, but I mean that's the quality of dude we're talking to right now, guys. Like, this guy is a class act, and I know there's a lot of your community already here.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in here. Right?
And I appreciate it, but also there's other people here who maybe haven't been following you, and they should be following you. Joe Dirte is in chat. I think I have a mod. Is there a mod in chat right now? Can you guys shout out Joe for me? Yeah, there's mods here. Guys, shout out Joe for me. Let's see who gets it first. Come on, it's a competition.
But no, freaking. I'm just looking forward to harder and harder raids, man. Like it's kind of. D2 is really about right now just bringing everybody up to power level.
Yes.
But I kind of want more people to get the experiences that the trailer park does. The trailer park puts out there, man. Like lately we've been focused on because Mixer, I feel like and don't quote me on this, but
I'm gonna quote you.
But I feel like right now the caliber of Sherpa on Mixer is it's not as high of a caliber as say whenever we're running things like game guides over on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? So like, in case you guys didn't know, I am and I still am part of game guides. If you don't know who game guides are,
give us the 30-second pitch. Go for it.
No, you already know who they are. Clyde and James and Hooflong and ZG. ZG is one of them.
Yep.
Nate, Bunch, Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking some of the best raiders in Destiny. Period.
Yeah. And like, what do you guys do?
What do? We teach, man. We teach.
It's an organization of Destiny raiders who teach you how to raid.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pretty much. I mean, and if we can't teach you, we pull you through and show you at least.
There you go, guys. I mean, the best raiders in Destiny have all gotten together and they're helping other people out. Like, that's what I think. To me, that's what attracted me to the gaming community to begin with. Like, I didn't used to play games until I started playing Destiny, and then all of a sudden there's this huge, open, welcoming, awesome, badass community of people who are willing to have fun and play together and make a difference. And like, I think that if I would have started playing games with a different, like the Call of Duty community, maybe like I would not be anywhere close to where I'm at now. Like Destiny is such a huge and open, welcoming place. Like, people like Joe Dirte make it work.
I mean, we try to welcome everybody. We're not a community to turn anybody down. As soon as you come in, we try to make you feel welcome. Because I know there's that lingering like I don't know if it's a fear or what it is, but you come into a community like the trailer park and you know what we do, and you come in and you're looking to watch. But at the same time, you want to participate, and there's that kind of like that. I don't know if I want to get in with these guys. These guys are probably dicks, kind of a thing. And,
these guys are probably dicks.
but we're not. Like, we're not. I mean, there's people in the community that are very straightforward. Like if you're doing something stupid, they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, take that garbage off," and just it just is what it is. Like, but we don't. We're not like, "Oh, you're a dumb fuck for running that." No, dude. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. And we will actually let you run your stupid loadout.
You can do it wrong.
You can do it wrong, and no, it's not wrong. It's just not the way that myself and the ringers do it. The ringers play a really big part too. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to surround yourself with people that you enjoy being around. That's the number one thing. If you don't enjoy being somewhere, don't make artificial friendships, guys. Mm-hmm. Artificial friendships don't go anywhere. I can honestly say that every single one of the people that comes to the channel and they run with me consecutively all the time, and the guys that are putting in on the ticket raffles and stuff, because nobody gets a guaranteed. Nobody gets a guaranteed. The only people that get a guaranteed is I give the ringers and the mods in the channel. I give them one mod card. That's it.
Yeah.
And so if they want to pull mod card, they pull mod card. They get the guaranteed raid, but they're coming in to help. 9 times out of 10, they don't need anything. They're already maxed out.
Right.
So you got to remember, they're coming in to help out. They're not coming in to freaking get anything out of it, other than just hanging out, dude. They like hanging out. For instance, Viper and Wayward, those are two of my biggest hitters in D2, and they can teach, they can chirp, they could take over if they wanted to. So lately, what I've been doing is I've been encouraging my ringers to stream with me That way we could make a straight up stream team, like straight up trailer park stream team. Like it's not gonna be. It's not going to be like a game guides thing. It's not going to be a raid Sherpa thing. It's going to be straight up the trailer park. Like if you are part of the trailer park, you're wearing the clan
all-inclusive
tag.
package.
You are, but you got to be, and nobody's really under anybody. Nobody's over anybody. Nobody's under anybody. That's another thing that a lot of people don't understand. My clan is not ran the same way a lot of other people's clans are ran.
Yeah.
Like there is no ranking system. There is no ranking system. We're just a bunch of people that like to play video games, and you come in and you want to play, come play. Come play. We want you there. We want you there. So it's like,
I mean, do you feel like that? Like I think like a lot of people, they miss out on that community building aspect when they're doing streaming, when they're doing clans or whatever. Like they miss out on the idea that like you are in control of how things work and how things happen, and they kind of go to a basic like, well, we're in a clan now, so we have captains and we have generals and we have this guy is just a new guy and this is a noob and this is a beginner, and like I think so many people like get lost in that kind of system. Like you don't get the same kind of.
I got rid of it.
Yeah. Like in our clan, there's admins because people need to hit that approve button. So like,
well, yeah, I mean,
someone
we have
needs
mods.
Yeah.
But the mods are typically ringers.
Right. Right.
So like if you're coming to like for instance, like if I'm running a raid and I've got 3 people from the stream, and then I have or say I have 2 people from the stream, or 3 people, 4 people, and I have 1 ringer, 2 ringers with me. Those ringers, those are typically mods. And so the mods, so what they do is my mods are very tight. Like we have mod meetings. Like that's another thing. Like whenever you run a community like the trailer park, you have to have things happen and meetings and getting to really know your mods. That's something that's intangible. Like you have to do that.
I can't agree with you more. Like when we do the BLG stuff, man, we have weekly meetings. We get together at least once a week. We open it up to the entire community. Whoever wants to participate can participate. We have like an admin channel where we can talk about things that are maybe a little more sensitive to discuss, but for the most part, everything happens in the open. We're super transparent about everything, and the idea is that you just want to open up those avenues of communication, and you want to make sure that people understand like you will get out of this what you put into this, and if you want to be a major part of the community, then just get involved and be that, and you will be that. It'll like it's easy to find, it's easy to see, it's easy to do. Just put the effort in.
I mean, I think some of our mod meetings, dude, are just straight bash fests. Like, for instance, like if one of the mods have a problem with somebody, like they won't openly say it in the chat, but you can feel the tension between them, and that's whenever I'm like, okay, mod meeting, let's go.
Yeah.
And so we'll go in and we let them duke it out. Like for instance, I always ask, was like, did anybody have any problem with anybody? That's because that'll tear a clan apart. Tear a clan apart. For instance, like. Whenever I started, when this last DLC came out, one of my real good buddies, he came back into the community, and the community wasn't the same for whenever he actually had he went on, he had rock bottom for a long time, and he was out of the clan for I don't know over a year or so, and he came back, and it wasn't the same clan, it wasn't the same people, nothing was the same, and he came back and he found the people that were the same, and kind of formed his own little clique, dude, and tried to take people out. Well. And then they formed an anti-TTP clan. Anti-TTP of all things, dude. Of all things. Like you go into any D2 rating community on Twitch or Mixer, dude, you're gonna find TTP. And like you cannot make an anti-TTP clan because those guys that are running those raids know who I am.
To make BRB off
TTP.
make a
And you're just gonna get removed, and it's like you just don't do it. Like you make it, dude. They're gonna shun you. They're gonna shun you.
I mean, yeah, and that's like
they found out really quickly, and then they tried to come back.
Oh.
And it didn't work.
Yeah, it shouldn't work. Like that should be one of the things. Yeah.
See, we've had people make pretty much like an anti-BLG clan before. Yeah. Remember that, Sneak?
Yeah, that like people don't understand that. I don't know. You are, as a member of the community, you're expected to follow certain guidelines, and they're not really like written down anywhere or like discussed. But it's like mutual respect takes you a long, long way. And some of these people would come into the community and they would expect like, well, I've done 500 raids, so you're gonna make me an admin and I'm gonna take over all the Sherpas, and now I'm the new general of this army. And you know, they think that like the community is based around just merit as far as their gameplay is concerned, and it's like, no one likes you. You're a dickhead. Your attitude is deplorable, and no one agrees with the things that you say. Like, you are not going to become a part of this community that way. Like, that's not how it works. And they'll get butthurt, and then they'll go, well, I'm going to go make a brighter light gaming community, and I'm going to bring all these people with me. And it's like,
brighter light.
you and those two people will have fun in that clan, I guess.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna drag people away. It's the same thing like with in chat. Someone comes in, I'm gonna go start streaming now. Do you really think you're gonna get my chat to leave and go watch your stream? Like, that's not gonna happen.
Like
Dude, I found that so many times. There's one thing about Mixer that I just don't get sometimes. Like Twitch, you don't see that much. You don't see that much at all.
Yeah.
Mixer, it is every day.
It's everywhere.
Hey, I'm starting my stream up. Come watch me, guys.
I'm about to go stream.
Yeah, we had someone come into Double Trouble one time, so we was just like, you know what, guys, we're just gonna end right here. We're gonna go watch this guy. Like,
Yes.
no, the fuck we're not.
Someone came in advertising. It was like, well, guys, apparently there's something cooler happening. Let's go see. We went over there, and it's like a
for
super.
instance, that guy the other day, that came in, and I was sitting in chat, dude. That's another thing I like coming into your chat, dude. I like trolling your trolls.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that I talk to my mods about. It's like, if a troll comes in, let me at him first before you hit the insta ban. Let me at least say some things before that.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. Is some of the trolls, they're just looking for a little bit of recognition.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And you can turn the biggest troll into one of your most loyal community
It's
members.
so true. Like, there's
just
another person on the other side of that, and maybe that person is not that good at expressing themselves, or maybe they have an issue like, understanding like how the dynamic flows. But if you give them even just a little bit of a chance, you sometimes can find people who are worthwhile. People who are a good part of the community that just made a terrible first impression. And I mean, Fat Man knows exactly what that's like. His name is Your Fat Man. And people see that.
I get banned in
people
some
see
chats.
that right when he jumps in, and they see it as like, you are like, why you are Fat Man.
Yeah.
That's how they interpret his name, and he'll get banned for nothing. He'll get banned for absolutely nothing. Like,
People won't like thank me for a follow or anything. But, I guess I put it on
you've got to
myself,
give people the benefit of a doubt. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, so there's a good way to troll, and then there's like I fuck with Sneak every day. Every time he's on, I try to come in, I try to mess with Sneak. And the only thing I'm trying to do is get him to read dumb shit off the channel.
Yeah.
Like I don't disrespect him. You don't disrespect somebody in the stream, dude.
Yeah,
Just don't do that.
it's a terrible thing.
Bad biz, man.
And
So-
I think people get something out of that too. Like, our interactions, even if they're just random bullshit, like, people get that we're friends. People can understand that we're having fun, and that maybe then that'll encourage them to jump in and try to have fun. And it's kind of a cyclical thing where, as long as you're not disrespectful, I'll let you stay in chat. If you start staying and doing like ridiculous bullshit, you're out. And it's like, I will protect my community from you, as simple as that. But give me the chance to like rip you a new butthole before we do that, because that's fun.
I had a guy come in yesterday, dude, and he was like, the first thing he said to me was hi. I said, yo, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? And then the next thing you know, he's like, you suck at this game. And we just we just like half played cows. Like, what? And so I was like, okay, cool. And yeah, man, take your 5 seconds. So I have a 5-5-5 rule. So 5 seconds, 5 minutes, and then 5 hours.
Yeah.
And it kind of is what it is. And I don't ban anybody. The only time I will ban you is if you outright, number one, attack somebody in my community or attack myself. And I really put my community members first. If you attack me, I'm just going to talk shit to you.
Yeah, dude, I
like
like that. Please.
Yeah,
please say something about me. Let's have a conversation about me, because I know me more than you know me, and I'm going to get you.
But see, that's the difference. And that's why I like watching you, because like you openly will like just say some random shit, and
yeah,
you invite it though. You invite it, and it's cool, man. And, like, I don't openly invite it. Like when somebody comes in, like they're like, "You suck at this game," and that's all they're saying, and then they start spamming. I'm just like, okay, well now you're on a mission. Okay,
Right.
so you got my attention. Okay, well, you got my attention. You got, mission accomplished on me. Take your 5-second ban, and then you come back spamming. Okay, now take your 5-minute ban.
Yeah.
You good now? You good now?
No.
Kind of thing? Okay. Take your 5-hour ban. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Exactly. Herm, what's going on, man? I think you suck. Triple trouble. Yeah, we are double troubling with a guest. That's how this works. We try to incorporate as many awesome content creators as we can, and Joe Dirte is today's victim.
It's double trouble.
He's awesome. I do want to point out though that like the only time I ban someone like an automatic ban is like overt racism. Any kind of like
That's my number one.
yeah, any kind of like serious like violent or like violence oriented comments, things like that are like obvious. People like there's no way you can come to anyone's channel and say these things. Like there's no way that it'll work for anybody. Yeah, I just don't do it.
If you come in telling people to drink bleach, I'm like, you're okay later, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like there was this thing on Twitch for a long time where someone would like people would come in just randomly and go, Hitler did nothing wrong. And it's like
That was someone's name.
yeah, like that was just like a regular occurrence on Twitch for a long time, and it was just like, okay, well, I mean, it's nice to know that idiots still exist on this planet, and fuck off, and I would just instantly ban them, like I don't want to deal with that shit,
It's just hard for me to like sympathize with anybody being racist at all. Period. Like
Exactly.
it's hard for me to sympathize with it because like
I
wasn't raised that way,
Dude,
I wasn't raised that way.
I remember when I was first growing my community, I would let that shit ride. Like, okay, please don't say that anymore. We don't talk about
Yeah, it's
that
just
because
like
I was like,
getting
I kind of want
Just
to
gotta
have
put your
this
foot down
viewer.
early.
I want to have this viewer in my count because that's another viewer, and it's like, no, you know what?
I think that's a common misconception. If somebody comes in disrespecting your channel, get them out now.
Yes, because
Cut all ties with everything that you don't believe in because it's going to build a channel that you don't want to be in.
exactly. Yo, Spriggan, what's up? The autoban, even though he was wrong, yeah. And I mean, like racism and hate speech, any of that stuff is gone. Like, I don't deal with it. People know it. If you come in and you do it, you're gone, and you don't get an option. I do permaban. You're done. Infinity. You'll never come back. Infinity. You're done. See you later.
Racism is a one time offense. If you do that, you're out.
So, like you kind of got to keep an eye on it as well. Like, for instance, like I don't like it when someone comes in and says, "Yo, that's gay," and they mean it like that's a bad thing. That's gay, and I don't like it. And it's like,
that doesn't bother me though.
I'll give them a chance, and I'll say like, well, I don't think saying gay is a negative thing. Using
that's the way you're supposed to. You cut it down and you make it,
Right.
make it, known that you're not, certain lingo isn't the right way to go about it.
exactly, and it's more about like that's just not acceptable here. What you do in your private life and whatever, that's up to you. I can't control that. But if you come into the chat, like we're not going to use gay as a derogatory term. Like that's just not going to happen. I don't stand for that.
Like that, and I was in the military, man. I've had
Right.
a lot of experience with suicide,
Yes, dude. Yes.
and so that's a very touchy subject for me. And like,
Yeah, people would come in and say, "Yo, kill yourself. You're so bad at this game. Kill yourself."
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, even though they're openly, it's because they're ignorant, and it's not that they're stupid; it's that they're ignorant.
Right.
They don't know better. So like they've never experienced it. They've never been around it. This is a real thing. I mean, why do you think the suicide hotline is a thing?
yeah.
I mean, it's a thing, and typically when somebody is talking about suicide, I mean, it's not just to get attention. Number one, number two, I mean, if you even think about suicide, I mean, you're already on the wrong side of the of the fence. Anyways, you need to talk to somebody, and so when somebody comes in talking about suicide, and they don't mean it, and I can see that it's in a joking manner.
Right.
A joking manner.
Shut up, dummy.
I just tell them, hey, straight up, dude, that's not allowed here.
Yeah. And I think it's easy to kind of like after a while, like you learn to identify what people are intending by what they're saying. You can kind of like read between the lines a little bit, and you can kind of understand like.
Well, that comes with experience, though. Like if you're a
Right.
newcaster, catch on
Right.
onto it. You're just gonna read it as it is.
One thing that I learned is like when I was first starting.
Let's put cough drops in our buttholes and play video games.
People are popping up that. People are popping up that. That's from a TV show called Squidbillies, and it absolutely makes me laugh every time I hear it. But what I learned is like what you let happen in your chat will replicate. It'll grow. That'll become what your chat is about. Like if you do not monitor and regulate what's being said and how it's being said in your chat, then that's what people assume is okay. And it like I know some streamers who would just let their viewers just talk mad shit and just be rude and mean to them and like talk down to them and insult them. And maybe it started out from a funny place, you know, maybe it started out from being like, oh, that's funny, you're making fun of me, you're kind of roasting me, that's funny. But if you let that go in such a way that it turns negative, like you're never going to get control of that again.
Yep.
I mean, I encourage banter, friendly banter, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, being in a raid and be like, okay, fucker, you killed me. That's different than being like, motherfucker, you suck. Like, that's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference, you know. Friendly banter is one thing. You know, banter that is attacking someone.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of what you're saying. Like you learn
Catch
that.
me outside. How about that?
You learn to identify that as you grow as a streamer, as you grow as a content creator. You're able to kind of see through it and identify it, and then be able to counteract that quick enough to where it doesn't take hold. It's rage you can't do anything about, and I've seen people rage, man. I've been part of that. Like I've had to mute people out of my party chat. I've had to like kick people out of the fire team. Like some people just can't control that.
No.
I mean, they can.
I literally have a talk with them like on stream, like, hey man, this ain't the place for you.
Oh, Cuphead, right? Joe, kill your yellow bar. Everyone say hi to Fotz's wife and baby. Hello. Hi, Fotz's
Hey, Fotz's wife and baby.
Everyone, this is Double Trouble. I just want to make sure we get this out. Joe
Family friendly.
Xxjoediertay XX is our guest of the week. The wife waved. Perfect. Because we can see that, wifey. Jesus. Xxjoediertay is here with us. He's a great guy. We're going to get a shout out for him. If you're not following him, please do so. He's great. You want to see some awesome Destiny raid gameplay. I believe I watched you play some Division not too long ago as well.
Yeah, I'm a Division player too.
Yeah, I don't think we're pigeonholing him into the Destiny world. He definitely has a lot of experience playing other games. But if you want to get a sweet one-plate Callus completion, go to his channel, join the raffle, get into the team, and he will kick some major asses for you. With you. That's what I meant. With you.
I mean, I'm sure we can.
That's what he meant.
But
I mean, I'm gonna have him log into my account and complete the raid for me like 5 or 6 times. So.
I'm gonna expire. I'm gonna need you to.
That'll be 4 hours worth of. Pay up. Let's go.
I mean, I got some bits left over from Twitch. Does that count?
Dude, I've seen everything. I mean, I've had people come to the channel. They see what we do, and then they're like, "Yo, here's $60. Can you recover my account?" I'm like, "Nope, no, I can't."
No. Not fun.
Well, what if I dropped 61?
Let's put cough drops in our buttholes and play video games.
No, I'll take you through with me.
Exactly. Yeah, I will help
It's
you.
worth a try.
If you want to put effort into this, then we can get things going. Yeah.
Effort?
Joe's a variety streamer with a big Destiny-based community, and I feel like that is the identity for a lot of people that I know. Big. Did you see that? Big.
Yeah.
That that encompasses so many people, especially that we've talked to on this on this web show. Like we've met so many people who started streaming because of Destiny, and their community has started as a Destiny-based community. And I think that that speaks to not only the game itself, but like the community that's kind of rallied around the game. Really makes it such an easy and obvious place to make friends.
I've seen streamers do that too, Bacon. Like they take their money and they just look away.
No, like, but thanks for the $60.
No, I've seen it. It's real. I've seen it. But no, I had a guy come in, one of my real good buddies, Combo. He dropped $500 on the channel. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I was like, no, I'm not taking that. I know you fucked up because he was drunk.
Right.
And I said, he's like, yeah, that was supposed to be $5. I was like, I tell you what, I'm giving you all of it back. So I gave it all to him
Right.
back. I was like, look, donate whenever you're sober and you want to.
Yeah.
When you have
You
your
know,
full
uh,
capacities, yeah.
Like,
Not
you
just
know,
see
tell me-
that 500 and be like, okay.
But
You know-
I could have burned a bridge there. That could have been a terrible opportunity to take, but I didn't do
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
didn't do it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm
Dude,
not that
and-
kind of person. You know?
Like honestly, like I don't know if this is kind of a thing for everyone else, but one of the things that I've been trying to put a lot of effort into is like people will tell me like, how do I give you money? You know, how do I subscribe to you? Like, how do I tip you? And it's like, I'll take your money.
Be in the channel.
I'd like I will take your money if that's what you really want to do. Give me your money, I will take it. But let's take a step back here. The number one thing that you can do to help support me is going to be to tell your friends about my show. Is to tell your friends about, you know, follow me on Twitter, to hang out with me on Discord, to join my Facebook crew, like to engage in the community. That to me is worth way more than your dollars are, and it's always going to be that way. Like I would much rather, you know, create a closer community than I would just take your dollars. So, you know, even if someone was to like donate $500 like on accident, like I would probably have to do the exact same thing. Like, take your money back, bro. You're obviously like,
I mean, I got a lot of questions like whenever I switched over, dude, like about you know, about subs and biddy revenue and all that stuff from Twitch, man. And you know, I mean, we came from 8,000 follows and freaking, you know, close to 300 subs. I mean, that's
Yeah.
and you know that's great. And you know, they can still sub off of Twitch. They can still have those emails. They can have all that
Yeah.
stuff. I ain't gonna be there. I mean, I'll come in and I'll hang out in other people's Twitch streams, but you know, it's just. You know, if you want to donate, if you want to do that kind of thing, you can still do that. There doesn't have to be a sub button. And honestly, like, you know, that sub button gets to a lot of people's heads. And honestly, you know, I think there was a time frame, you know, I don't know, a month or two where I was just like, yo, these
Yeah.
subs are nice. Let's go. Let's push for more. And I'm not a sellout. I mean, if you want to sub, if you want to donate. But I'm never gonna be like, hey, you owe me. You don't
right,
owe me anything.
right, dude. I've always been like I've always told people like, if you want to give me money, cool. My goal when I make content is to put none of it behind a paywall. Like I want to give you
Yeah.
value just from being here. Like you should be able to join the chat and join the community and get value for free for being here. Beyond that, I mean, I will take your donations. I don't have a problem with that. If you want to buy me a video game, I'll probably play it. You know, if you want to like, you know, send me pictures of your dog on Twitter, like that's great. You know, like I would much rather engage with you on a personal level than you feel like you're paying me. And plus, something that's really important, I think that most people aren't really understanding about the sub deal is like Joe Dirte on Twitter. It's $4.99 to sub to him, and you get emotes.
Oh, on Twitch, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm off to sub.
Did I say Twitter? Twitch is what I mean. But he gets $2.49 of that sub, right? He gets half of that. If you really wanted to monetarily support Joe Dirte, donate $5 to his PayPal, and he gets all $5 of those dollars, and you are helping him twice as much as you would donating through Twitch.
Cut out the middleman.
I mean, really, like you're paying Twitch
My
half of that.
man.
You're like paying Twitch half of that, and that is exactly why Twitch let everyone become affiliated.
And then on top of that, I gotta pay taxes on it.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly $0 of my dollars. Okay, that's fine.
All right, and you know, out
That's
of
fine.
like whatever I made, you only catch like, you know, 60% of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe.
Yep.
Maybe.
And I think like so many people, like they feel like that sub button validated their effort. You know, that it makes them a professional or makes it real but like really all that's doing is like opening up a pipeline to like split up whatever you wanted to be. What like yo Jeroen, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Like whatever you wanted to do, I got distracted. It splits your support up. If you want to support Joe Dirte, then tip him via something other than Twitch, because Twitch is going to pipeline half of that to themselves.
Yeah.
And I mean, the
Oh, 100%. You know,
That-
biddies are great. Biddies are great. You're getting ripped off for buying them.
yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You are absolutely 100% getting ripped off. And I mean, I don't want people to think that monetary support is what I'm all about, because I'm definitely not all about that.
No.
I would much rather have you keep your wallet shut and open your mouth.
This was really an eye opener for the community, and I actually got a big backlash of this because whenever I left Twitch, man, dude, I had, you know, we had everything. We had a monopoly built for rating, you know, and And I feel like I just wanted to make a big statement. I was like, look, I ain't in this for the money. For those of you guys that think that I'm in this for the money, fuck you guys, I'm out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I got
Like,
you.
Yeah.
Because this actually came out in the watch. Somebody thought that I was in it for it all about the money, and like he came into the channel and was like, I dropped my sub on you, you're a piece of garbage. I was like, I don't give a fuck about your sub, I'm out.
I mean, it's like it's so true.
I said that to you one time, Joe. You gotta let it go.
Real quick,
dude.
Zach, thanks for the follow.
No, no,
Appreciate you,
no, no.
man.
Welcome.
Nice to have you. So like you know, money is one of those things that people don't quite understand because so many people don't want to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like I can say for a fact that I had never had more than 20 subs a month for the entire year that I was affiliated.
Shut up, dummy.
You shut up, dummy. And I've never like talked about like first of all like I think I got maybe 6 payouts maybe throughout the entire Twitch affiliation deal, and I think I've made a total of $800, and that's as real as it gets. That's the most that I've pulled from Twitch ever, including the bits, including all the subs, and you know even tips are like that's the most I've ever made, and I probably spent twice that just building my rig, you know, paying for the games that I've done,
Easy.
all the internet speeds that I had to buy, and you know like the idea is not that I want to make money.
I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't understand. Like as a streamer, you're in it for yourself. Like you have to do everything yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, the only support you're gonna get is from the community. And nobody's gonna pay for this shit for you. So like you pay for your internet, you pay for your rigs, you pay for your games, you pay for, you know, something breaks, because the shit breaks, dude. Like I've broken my controller plenty of times.
Right. Yeah. And it's such a kind of a don't talk about that subject, but like I feel like it's one of the things that you should be really open about. If someone is wanting to support me monetarily, I'll tell them, like, I'll take your money. You know, money's weird when it comes to content creation. I don't know how everyone stands on it, but my personal stance is I'll take it if you're like really adamant about giving it to me. But like I said earlier, like I'd rather you keep your wallet closed and your mouth open. Like that to me is worth way more than your dollars if you tell people that you like my show, you like the community, and you get involved in my social medias. Like that's worth way more than any $5 donation ever would be. So I stick around because he promised me I could caress the beard. Ooh, wow. You hoarding your beer out now? That's
Always. No, it's not really mine.
I mean, that's a good strategy. I'm gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna steal that from you. Everyone gets a beard stroke.
No, I'm definitely enjoying Mixer a whole lot, dude. And not only because like I have a really big Xbox base, so whenever I go live, so
Yeah.
like everybody that's online gets to see it. And so like I'm actually connecting with a lot of people I haven't seen in years, man.
Right
Years,
on.
like, you know, people I thought that were like long gone, and you know they're like, "Where the fuck you been?" I'm like, "I've been on Twitch." They're like, "Well, I didn't know. I would have been over there." Well,
Let's put cough
Never
drops
checked my
in our
profile, I mean,
buttholes
you know,
and
it's-
play video games.
I feel you, dude. So apparently you stopped playing D1 for a couple weeks because you broke your bumpers.
yeah, dude. No, okay, so
He repaired them on stream. Okay.
I gotta have my controller.
Yeah.
I gotta have my controller whenever I'm playing D1, and like not playing with an elite controller is like, it's like going from a Ferrari to a fucking, you know, a Pinto. Like I'm talking about a broken down ass Pinto.
Okay.
And and you know I play with 3 paddles. You know, freaking, you know, I gotta have paddles, man. And you know, I broke my controller. I broke the bumps, and it took 2 weeks for this little bitty piece of shit $1, you know, connected bump
Yeah.
piece to come in for me to repair my controller. And I don't take my controller anywhere. I repair it all myself. Just due to the fact that like I grew up, you know. I grew up playing regular Xbox and Sega Genesis and Nintendo, and I've always rebuilt my controllers.
Yeah.
And you know, I never buy new controllers. It's stupid. And, I mean, my little sister, she knows. I mean, I've always rebuilt things. So like, whenever something goes bad, why replace it? Just fucking fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I have yet to break a controller.
Well, I kicked my controller.
I mean, obviously, if it's an accident in a non-rage
like-
situation, then
Like, it wasn't like on purpose. Like for some reason, like something happened. I had to get up really quickly, and instead of putting it on my desk, I put it on the floor for some reason. And so when I came back and I spun my chair around, I kicked my controller
it.
and broke the fucking controller.
gotcha. Yeah, so many people like broke 17, Killa snapped one in half. Oh my gosh! Like I've got controllers from my PS3 days sitting right over there, and like the sticks are all dead and wobbly and they don't work, but like the controller itself is still like one piece. I've never actually like raged and like
I've only
destroyed
I've only broke one Xbox 360 controller back in the day.
Yeah, I don't break things that cost $60 to replace, and that's like a minimum.
Yeah.
That's like if you're just getting like a regular controller.
Well, I broke it because it quit working anyways. And
Oh,
so
man.
through the damn thing.
Here's how crazy things go. Like for me, like I can't justify spending a bunch of money on a controller. Like when I was still on PS3 and I broke my controller, like it didn't break, but like I said, like the sticks died. Like I bought a PS4 controller because I knew I was gonna upgrade eventually. And I bought a PS4 controller and just linked it to my PlayStation 3 because there's no way that I can justify spending an extra $50.
Hey man, okay, so you invest into a really good controller, like an Elite controller or a Scuff,
Sure.
and so you switch platforms, right?
Yeah.
You go over to PS4, you don't have a Scuff, you don't have an Elite, you don't have all that garbage. You have a regular PS4 controller with little baby buttons. Your hands don't fit on it. Okay, cool. So you get one of these.
What is that?
This is a Cronus Max, man. It lets you.
The
do
Cronus.
things.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, I got one of those somewhere, I think.
And that allows you to use that 160, 100, whatever, 120, $160,
That one controller on all your platforms? Gotcha.
Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that?
I use one controller for everything, and then I use my mouse and keyboard, and that's it.
Yeah, that's all. I use one controller, to change.
I mean,
to hit X to continue watching Netflix, and the rest I use keyboard and mouse.
I mean, I'm learning keyboard and mouse. That's one thing that I've been trying to like push myself to do is like learn how to use a keyboard and mouse. I figure if I can do it on Skyrim, then I can do it on anything. So we're like getting there. We're like working on it, but Brownie says he bought a Scuff Impact about 6 months ago, and now I can't use a regular controller. Scuff is too amazing to put down. And I mean, I agree with that. I think if you're going to be playing, regularly, and you want to, especially a Scuff, because that works on all the systems too, right? Isn't that kind of the thing?
But with Scuff, you still have to have a Cronus.
Right, you're gonna have the adapter.
So it's still designated per platform. So like if you're coming over from PS4 to Xbox or Xbox to PS4, if you have a Scuff, if you have an Elite, you have to get the Cronus. You have to program it. You have to, because here's the thing, an Elite controller doesn't have that big old touchpad.
Yeah.
And so, what are you gonna use? You got to program the controller to use the Xbox button.
Right.
So,
Okay.
it also you got to understand programming a little bit. How to whenever you're streaming, like when starting off, it's great because you don't have to worry about anything. You got a controller, you got a headset, cool. Nobody can see you, cool, awesome. It's whenever you take that 90-day leap. I'm talking like really going into streaming. You gotta invest.
You have to learn. Like there's a huge curve. Like there's a huge learning curve, and
you gotta invest time.
Yes. Like I remember Fat Man. He bought what did you buy? It was like a half keyboard thing.
Logitech G13.
G13, that's what it was. and he was like super excited about it, and he was so happy. And then like 2 days later, he like messaged me like, I have no idea how this works. Can you come help me? And we like looked at it, and it's like legitimately like you need to know how to do a little bit of programming, and you need to know how to do like a little bit of I don't know about coding, but it was in depth. Like you needed to learn how to use the thing before you could ever even get it to work right.
I ended up figuring it out actually.
I do believe
before surgery, I pulled it out again and started using it. And then after surgery, ever since surgery, because I wasn't able to like always reach over there, so I just started using my keyboard again. So
gotcha. I mean, like, but I think the point Joe is making is like, you have to learn how to do all these different things as a streamer. you initially think I'll sit here and play video games and that's it. But like really, like you got to be a video production manager. You have to be a TV show host. You have to be a radio personality. You have to learn how to do graphics. You have to learn how to do networking. You have to learn how to do community management. Like you'd be a programming. Like there's like literally hundreds of little tiny jobs that you have to kind of take over. And something like a SCUF controller, something like an Elite controller, kind of simplifies things a little bit. Kind of makes it a little bit simpler.
I mean, look at it this way: if your job is to fucking drive a truck, you don't drive a fucking little, Yoshimitsu fucking piece of garbage. Like you go and you get a good truck, right? You don't play video games on a piece of garbage freaking $60 controller whenever you play video games all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Right. It's like if you're like trying to be a professional skateboarder, you're not going to ride the Walmart skateboard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know.
you're going to go to a specialty shop and get like the really badass skateboard that's going to last you a long time and like support your fat.
If you're drag racing, don't put Yokohamas on a freaking car that needs Hoosiers. You know what I'm saying? Or Mickey Thompson.
Spriggan says, and the first Destiny 2 lost friends because I was a warlock. That sounds like you shouldn't be a warlock, first of all. I mean,
Yeah, that's
who does that? But also get better friends, dude. Your friends suck.
I don't blame your friend. Oh wait, yeah. Your friends suck.
Were you running self-res?
Yeah,
I probably would have defriended you too.
Were you doing Radiance? Because fuck you. But yeah, no,
You know
definitely.
You know what self-res is? It's a freaking NOB sponge.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like, get way better friends. Get way better friends. Entertainment is hard. Like, honestly, like that. Being entertaining is like the unquantifiable necessity to be successful on a streaming platform. It doesn't matter which platform it is. If you are entertaining in some way, and for everyone it's different. Everyone's entertaining in a different way, but you have to have that little something that sets you apart from everyone else. And if you don't have that, you're going to get lost in the shuffle. Even if you're really, really good at streaming and you're just not entertaining, you're not gonna be watched. No one's gonna watch you. You have to be entertaining. So
That's why I don't watch Sneak. Okay.
that's why I don't watch Fat Man, because he's like doing this permadeath playthrough on Fallout, but he sits there like drooling on himself, and I mean, I just can't do it.
It's true.
I run self-res because I'm lazy. Yeah. So many people were like, "Oh, Warlock's the best class because it can self-res." I mean, I would stop and be like, "So you're telling me that your favorite class is the one that dies so regularly that you have to come back from the dead?" I mean, I just don't die.
This is what a lot of people don't understand. It's like self-res is a tanky build in D1.
Yeah.
Super tanky, but like it just gets misused. You get super confident and like you die a lot because in D1 the enemies don't miss. Like they hit you. Like
Yeah. I always call it a crutch lock.
Yeah, it's a crutch. It really is. So like and I used to use self-res to do certain things, such as like take down large ads at certain times. And I used to kill myself on those ads just to get like, the extra nades and the melees and all the damage. But like I quit playing that because I figured out shock lock was way overpowered at the time.
Yeah, dude,
So,
that tickle fingers did everything.
Titan Master Race. I would never say Titan's Master Race. Titan is a damage amplifier, and they're very fast.
I love the Titan.
If you want to be honest, man, Hunters still put out the most DPS regardless.
Boom.
Raw DPS.
Boom. You heard it here first, folks.
Like I love a Titan, but damn, Hunters are good.
Exactly.
And Hunter actually takes a little more. I believe Hunters take a little more skill to use. So. Not in the jumping aspect, but in the glass cannon aspect. Put out a lot of DPS.
Everything aspect. Just everything about them. You ain't gonna lie. We know, Joe.
I wouldn't say they're better in everything. I definitely think they're a lot slower than Titans. Titans were super fast, and that's all I really use the Titan for: melting points and bubbles and shotguns and stuff like that. But
you sure?
Yeah,
You're lying to me.
The entire map's on fire. Listen, we can go back and forth about like what's the best class here and what's the best class there, but everyone
let's be
knows.
honest, man. D2 Warlocks are way overpowered.
I mean, they are. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that you can do with a warlock nowadays.
And
I'm the kind of
they
person
really
where it's
hurt the
like,
hunter.
if you want to have the best fire team out there, you have one of each. You run with a hunter, you run with a titan, you run with a warlock. That's how you get shit done, and that's how you do it fast. And that's how I think those classes work so well together. If you have the right setup, like you can really mess some people up.
I mean, you could do the same. You could do the same thing with whatever. That's what's cool about D2. Like D2, there's really no. It's so relaxed. Like you can run whatever you want to, whenever you want to, and do whatever you want to, and get the same end result. But if you want raw DPS, Celestial is the way to go.
Yes, the Nighthawk. Absolutely.
I mean, it's still reigning champ for DPS, even from D1.
The Nighthawk. Okay, guys. I'm having a great show today. However, we are at the end of the show. If you guys have any questions or anything like that for Fat Man and I, or maybe you're gonna call Fat Man on his phone and talk to. Oh, he's okay. You have questions for Joe Dierte? Please submit them now, and he might answer.
What you doing over there, man?
There we go. Okay. Sneak.
Yeah.
Something I want. Oh my. Hold on.
Another phone call. Listen, dude, you need to turn that thing off. Jeez.
How do you get your beard like that? Hold on, Sister Dirt. You talking to Sneak or you talking to me?
I mean, to Joe. There you go. How do you get like that?
So it just grows this way. It's all white trashy and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. How you doing? Okay. All right.
It just grows this way.
Yeah. Beards.
Okay, I'm back. Yay.
People ask me all the time, "Yo, how do you get the beard that way?" I'm just like, all right, listen.
Well, there you go. Okay, we'll let you in on some things. I put keratin oil in my beard.
Keratin oil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then I also use wax.
Wax. There you go. I've got this stuff called Grave Before Shave, and it is an all-natural like beard balm. It has wax and oil in it, and it smells like a pine forest. It is delicious.
Lies.
It is awesome. It's fantastic. People ask me like, "Hey, how do you grow your beard like that?" And I'll like put a like super close up.
Right now.
I'll do like a super close up of my beard, and I'll be like, first thing you do is don't shave, and then I'll be like, that's it. That's all. That's how you do it.
That's all.
That's it. Don't shave, and you got to get past the itchy point. You gotta get there's like 3 itchy points, and you've got to get past the 3 itchy points. There you go. Mm-hmm. That man, run your hand through your beard, bud. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. I mean your 2 fingers. Sorry. There you go. There you go. You're gonna straighten it. Oh no, that's only 1 finger. We need 2.
I can't let you straighten it though. It'll hurt my face.
Yes. Also, it's not good for your beard hairs. They're not happy with that.
No, they're very fragile.
Although my wife is really interested in like hanging Christmas ornaments out of my beard. I'm not sure when that started.
Have you seen that, man? You get those little bitty Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, she's all about it, and I'm like, maybe glitter, maybe some glitter. We might do some coloring one of these days. You might have like Sneak Redbeard. Who knows?
You should see my dad's mustache. My dad has like a massive.
Is it like a handlebar kind of thing?
I sent you a message on Discord. Sneak.
Oh gosh, a message on Discord.
Yeah.
Fat man, why can't you just be my friend in real life? And talk
No,
to me right
he
here?
grows this way. He grows this way, Sister Dear. Say, you know that.
Fat man, dude, I removed D1 from my PlayStation so I could reinstall
Oh my gosh.
Division.
he just booted you, man.
Wow. Okay, Bacon.
And I mean,
We're-
also it's 4th of
we're
July.
We're really short on a fire team right now.
It's 4th of
Bacon.
July. I have a family, and we're gonna do a cookout when I'm done with the show. So
I'm gonna go shoot guns and bullshit up.
yeah, and drink whiskey.
Maybe even shoot a cannon.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Once
Like
again,
a
guys,
legit cannon.
Fusro Da, that is the unrelenting force. Duh. Thank you all for engaging in our chat today. Joe Dierte is one of my favorite content creators out there. You guys should definitely make sure you're following him.
Thanks, man.
Fat Man's here as well. You can follow his channel,
Yeah.
mixer.com/you're-fat-man, Y-U-R, fat man, Y-U-R, fat man. That's pretty easy. You're fat man. We're going to be coming at you next week, live from my house. We're all going to be hanging out here. Got GuardianCon content going to happen. The streams are going to be a little bit sporadic because I'm going to have actual people in my house next week. But yeah, I'm sure that you guys will be able to catch some quality content from some of the other guys that are in the community. Hopefully, we can do at least 1 or 2 streams from here and get some people engaged and playing some games. If not, always, Joe's not coming to GuardianCon, so you can always catch him doing some fun stuff.
Maybe.
We're making Joe come to GuardianCon
Next year, we're gonna kidnap him and make him sleep in my dungeon. I mean, my bedroom.
My dungeon.
The bedroom.
Bed dungeon, is that a thing? I mean, it is over here.
I'm gonna play Fallout and avoid the in-laws. Don't blame me there, Fox.
Good call. I'm gonna go probably grill some steaks, and I think my wife got sausages. I don't know.
No, seriously though, if you guys have any questions, this is it. We're wrapping it up,
Yeah,
guys.
this is it.
This is the last chance.
Play some Skyrim and shank some
Only
bandits. That's how to live your life.
Only other time you'll be able to is whenever Sneak puts it on YouTube. You can put it in comment section.
That's true. Once we get the show over with, I will render it and then upload it to YouTube because I'm a responsible content creator.
No, he's not.
Bad words and stuff.
Bad words and stuff. Oh, now I can't monetize. Thanks.
Please
okay.
listen while I play
Well.
this copyrighted song all over you.
All right. Thanks for the support, guys. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna go raid somebody. Is there someone online right now that we can raid?
Yeah. Remember that guy we had a couple weeks ago? Remember whenever Joe was supposed to be on, we had to call in the backup?
No. Who is that?
Um,
Oh, Nighthawk.
yeah.
Nighthawk. He is playing some D2, and
Yeah.
he is somewhat attractive.
He has his moments,
Somewhat.
honestly.
Somewhat
He
attractive.
ran a raid with us last night.
I think it's a different
Did he?
Nighthawk.
You talking about Nighthawk MX?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
Wow. Xxjoediertay getting everywhere. Yeah, so I'm
Joe's
gonna
everywhere.
spam him in chat. You guys should give him a follow if you are not already doing so. Nighthawk is good people, and he's a lot of fun to hang out with. So let's definitely go over there. Let's give him a Dub Trub raid. Should look like this. If I can spell Dub Trub correctly, it'll be right. Okay. There it is. Looks like that. Throw some emotes in there. I don't think he'll ban you for emotes. He's kind of a decent dude. So, thanks
Nice.
again. Yeah,
Okay.
put the K-Maj in there. That'll work. Thanks again, Joe Deertay, dude. I really appreciate you taking the time, waking up early, talking to us. Also,
absolutely, man.
thanks for not murdering your children live on stream.
No, I'm about to go down there. they're actually hanging out in my bedroom watching like Netflix.
Well, go regulate, sir. And thank you all again. We're gonna sign off. Say goodbye, Fat Man.
Goodbye, Fat Man.